Hey, this is CJ Couch. Welcome to Couch Talk.
Couch. C. Cow.
I always talk louder when I have the headphones.
C. O.
That's part of that makes sense.
It's part of it.
Felt like
They
Mister.
make it harder to hear.
C. O.
I like your
U.
Shut up, Love.
Shut up, Buffalo.
H.
Correct.
I am the smartest man alive!
All right, everybody, here we go. It is Friday evening, January the 11th, 2019, episode number 297 of Couch Talk. We are on the YouTube. We are in your earphones, your earbuds, whatever you want. AirPods. It's 2019, probably in your AirPods. We're killing it here at Couch Talk Studios, and it's going to be my favorite episode of all time because I got my favorite person of all time in the building. It's old Claire Stair. Hello, babe.
Hi.
You're my girlfriend.
I'm your girlfriend.
We got a girlfriend cast.
Girlfriend cast.
Are you excited? Are you nervous?
I'm excited. I like
excited?
to talk to you.
Yeah, we do have a good, we have a very good discourse amongst the two of us.
Yes.
But
Intellectual discourse.
You were saying this might be when we find out that, like, we shouldn't be together anymore.
This is it.
We're going to draw some hard lines in the sand on this one. I'm very excited.
I'm ready for it.
You know what Claire doesn't do, but you should do? You go to patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk. You hit that donate button. You help support the show financially.
Absolutely.
She doesn't have to. You do. No, I'm just kidding. I just would, if you'd like to help it, you feel like you get something out of this, patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk. You can also follow me on Instagram. We have surpassed 1,000 followers as of about a couple days ago, and we're just on the rise. We're almost to 1,100. Things are going great. It is at CJ Couch Talk. If you have any questions, comments, insults, or would like to be a guest, you can email me. It is cjcouchtalk@gmail.com. Special shout out to Zach Malk for helping us get to those 1,000 followers. He is running the old Instagram there, and also shout out Bluff God for making me this intro. Also, go check out his podcast. It is Producer Clout. And let's get out of this intro. I'm taking off the headphones. And I'm just so excited. I am so fucking excited to have you here.
Me too. Yeah.
Truly am.
Truly.
Before we get started,
Okay.
one thing that's super cool that I envy, and I think it's easier for me to say that I would do this because, like, I have to.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's easy for me to be like, oh, I would get off social media. But, like, I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like some
You
bullshit
have a
excuse.
reason.
But you are off.
Yes, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
What? You say it's the best thing that's ever happened to you. What about
I
why?
have so much more time.
Yeah?
It's stupid.
It's not stupid.
It's embarrassing how much time I did spend on social media. And it's like, it's
Yeah.
fine. Because obviously I want to see what my friends are doing.
Yeah.
And I miss that.
Yeah.
But I have to, like, text them if I want to know now. I have to call them, which makes it, like, better, you know? And I'm not good at it, and I have to be better at it.
Do you ever, like, just
Shout out all
download?
my friends.
You download Instagram real quick?
No. But I do sometimes look at Instagram, like, my, like, different Instagrams on, like, a browser.
Oh, wow.
Like,
on a browser.
my boss has an Instagram, and
Safari?
sometimes I check that out. No.
Why
would
do you
I
check out your
Safari?
boss's Instagram?
Because sometimes they're cute pics of dogs.
Cute pics
It's
of
like the
dogs.
company, yeah.
So what do you do?
I'm a dog walker.
I love that so much.
It's the best thing also.
Like the fact that...
Okay, wait. I said it before already, and it's like 1 minute. This is the best thing that's ever
Yeah, we
happened.
got two best things ever. You gotta, let's be rational.
This is the actual best thing, being a dog walker.
Actually? Okay.
Absolutely.
So, I love it
Mhm.
because, like, you should just be happy.
It's
Like-
the easiest way to be happy is to hang out with dogs all day.
What were you doing before you were walking dogs?
I was an accounts payable processor.
Accounts Payable Processor. APP.
Classic acronym.
I took an
in the
accounting class.
biz. It's
Fucking high school.
It was
Two.
like a good company. I loved all the people I worked with. It was
Oh.
it was the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Worst things ever. What about it? Soul sucking?
It was 10 hours sitting in a cubicle in a building with no windows.
10 hours, 4 days a week?
5 days a week.
Why are you
No,
working?
no. Like, okay, 9 hours, 5 days a week. It was like, variable.
Still, why is it 9 hours? You get an hour break?
I got to
obviously.
work overtime a lot, and it's money.
True. It's like, what else?
And all I would do is like, I mean, I was paying invoices. It's not that like fancy as it sounds.
I mean, that's the beauty of it,
Uh-huh.
is none of these jobs are fancy.
No, it's not like easy because you have to learn a lot because it was government shit. But it was
Ooh.
easy.
So did you have to learn a lot in terms of you had to learn it in college?
No,
Or exactly?
no, I had to learn it at the job.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't used my degree ever.
But you had a good time.
Yeah, college was cool. I don't know. It was fine.
Yeah?
I'm glad I got to go. It was lucky.
What's your college experience? So you graduate you're 23 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You graduate high school from Not gonna say where, but it's pretty. There's some rich people there.
Shout out.
Claire's from the rich town.
I don't mean to sound fancy, but I am.
Yeah, she's from the rich town.
Rich town.
And you graduate from there in 2013?
14.
14. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You are the last of the millennials.
Sure. I don't know that for sure. Do you?
95?
95.
You're the last of the millennials.
Okay. I'm leading the end. I got it.
I love that.
Why do you
Because
love
I feel
that?
like if you weren't, you were a Gen X, an Xer, I don't think we'd be doing
Everything
this
would
right
be
now.
different.
I swear to God.
I'd
The
be
most
somewhere
Gen X
way
thing
different.
about you, though, is that you are drinking this Angry Orchard
I would
rosé.
just like to take a break. It's a Zephyr Hills water break, but instead it's an Angry Orchard rosé break.
I actually got those for Tinder Files episode number 3
the
with
guest?
Gwen.
Hello, Gwen. I
Gwen
hope you're
and-
listening.
I can't remember her friend's
It was
name.
a good episode. Melissa.
Melissa, yeah, exactly.
It was a good episode.
God damn, good job.
I'm a listener. I'm a fan. Sorry.
Yeah, so I guess I think it's really funny because you would have been Tinder Files number 1.
I would have been Tinder Files number 1. Instead,
I was like, no.
we didn't. We had a regular conversation without
Yeah.
microphones.
Yeah, I was like, did I even say this? Did I say like, no, I don't want to do the podcast?
No, we just kept talking. I don't think you ever officially said, let's do a podcast.
It was never in my mind.
You
for
were just
us.
kind of like, I don't know.
I never wanted to. I mean, I obviously wanted to do a podcast with you.
Yeah, because
Like,
this is couch
here's what
talk.
happened. Like, I didn't get a guest, and I was like, fuck, I need a guest this week.
Oh
so
my God,
like,
please come over.
I was like, Claire, you should come on.
Let's
It's
hang
fun.
out. It'll be really cool. And
Yeah,
it's
it'll be
nothing.
fun. But I just didn't. I knew right away, basically, because you were funny.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm very funny.
and you're very attractive,
Obviously.
obviously. So I'm like,
Check it out on YouTube. YouTube.com/couch
YouTube.
talk. CJ Couch Talk.
I don't know if it's /CJ Couch. I
Okay.
don't know what it is,
Just
honestly.
CJ Couch Talk in the search bar will get you there.
Search Couch Talk 297.
Just search CJ Couch Talk. Subscribe.
wouldn't do that.
Subscribe while you're at it.
Don't search CJ Couch Talk. I don't think I'll pop up. Honestly, I don't know.
No. That's what I look for. That's how
Really?
you pop up. Yeah.
Really?
CJ Couch Talk.
On
It'll
YouTube.
get you there on YouTube.
Yes, that is so cool. I didn't know that. Honestly, I'm not even fucking kidding.
Subscribe.
I thought I had an issue.
Patreon.com. No. You're there. You're
Ooh.
You're on the internet. Bing has pulled you up for me.
Wow.
Big
What were those
fan.
other sites? The
Other
search
sites.
engines?
Ask Jeeves. Ask Jeeves. Sorry.
No. There was other
no,
ones.
Ask Jeeves. was the
Remember, I
best
thought we
one.
got into the search engine thing. It
I
fucked
don't
up my.
know. That was your other girlfriend.
No, because no.
Wait,
come on.
have you ever been to Ask Jeeves though?
Of course, dude. I used to
You
look up
asked the
porn on
butler
Ask Jeeves
question.
when I
Where
was
is
like
the porn question?
when I was like 11. Yeah. Hey Jeeves.
Dear Jeeves.
Dear Jeeves. Ask Jeeves. That's a Jacksonville joke. But yeah, I don't know what I was talking about, but basically,
Me
I'm pretty
neither.
sure it was Tinder.
Oh yeah, I came
And-
over here because I was Tinder Files number 1.
Yeah, and I was like, this girl's cool. I didn't even have any of the shit set up to do a podcast.
No, you didn't. It wasn't scary. It wasn't like I walked
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
a camera and microphones.
I think it's not. I'm not trying to like. Obviously, like I want every person to come over here and do this,
Mm-hmm.
but like it blows my mind how Tinder's even like a thing for girls. That like the idea that well like he could have like a Facebook, so like
Mhm.
he's real. I could just.
I mean, you have a backlog
For
of
me, it's
you
different.
talking.
You were
yeah.
listening to my shit.
Well, because I only listened when I swiped on you, and then you messaged me about
That's what I'm
about
saying.
Blake Bortles.
Yeah, because I was like, that's ridiculous. She loves Blake Bortles.
I do.
It's hilarious.
Shout out Blake Bortles. I know you're listening. It's been a tough year
We'll get into
for
it.
both of us.
We'll get. It's literally what we're gonna talk about
Okay,
next.
it's on the, listen, listen for more.
If he's here next year, that's fucking crazy. So, you said. I mean, I could pull it up, but you said like. Oh, and how have your matches been going recently?
I don't have a Tinder anymore. I don't think you could pull it up. I'm gone.
I think I could.
I've been wiped from the internet. Actually,
Thank you
Paid-
for doing that.
Only for
So
you.
good shit. Good
Mhm.
girlfriend move.
That's how you know.
Yeah, it's a good
Mhm.
girlfriend move. Delete the Tinder. It's a classic one.
It
Um,
it is classic.
I'm using the Tinder Files thing as like this way to keep a Tinder and like fuck all these girls.
You know
but
what? It's 2019.
Yeah, open. we have an open relationship.
It's so cool, bro.
Only on Tinder though.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Can't meet a
Only
real
for
person.
you and only on Tinder.
It's my thing.
It's only for you. It's totally cool.
It's called the Tinder Files.
It's on a podcast.
So when I was like like in the darkest of places,
Nice.
thinking of
Interesting.
this, I was like, really thought like, would this market even exist of guest
For Tinder files?
Yes.
Okay.
Where this is pre YouTube. Okay. So
Pre your YouTube or pre YouTube?
pre my YouTube.
Okay, I was like, whoa.
YouTube is a concept.
Tinder files. How'd you know about Tinder?
It's 84. So a girl comes over here.
That's hard to do already.
Come on.
I mean, not for you, not whatever, 2019.
This is
but
couch
like,
talk.
it's scary to get people over to your house, kinda.
But you know, Tinder files, right? But instead of like, hey, you know, I'm a nice guy. Let's do this. I have a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Look at me. I have a cute
Yeah,
little face.
she'll be here.
I have a cute dog.
She comes over.
Mm-hmm.
I've already discussed with her what's happening. Okay? So what I'm about to tell you, I've already told her. She understands.
Okay.
I just want to know if this would even be possible. I don't think so.
Be possible what?
On a sustainable level.
Okay. Oh,
Of
so in your
getting
mind.
these
Okay, I got
guests.
you. I
Like,
got you.
could I do 100 of these episodes where a girl from Tinder agrees to this? That she comes over. We do like 20 minutes.
On YouTube.
Not on YouTube.
Okay, not pre-YouTube. I'm
Just-
sorry, I lost that.
Just audio.
You're
Imagine
right.
the cameras and the very fancy Hollywood lighting is off. Okay. Imagine that's off. Now, she comes over. We do a 20-minute about just based off of me right now.
Okay.
What would I do sexually? What do you expect?
Right
And-
now, in this moment.
Not you.
Okay.
A
want
girl
it
who
to be
doesn't
honest.
know me other
Okay.
than Tinder.
Okay.
Down bitches. Okay. And
Oh.
she comes over and it's like, I think there's like questions, like there's a survey. Okay.
Oh, you
And
have a survey.
right.
printed
There's a
out?
survey. I just thought of this extra little
Okay,
thing.
this is
So there's a
good.
survey and it's like, will make you come? Question mark.
Okay, little boxes.
Yes or no.
Do you get like a golf pencil? to
Eats ass? Yes or no.
Okay.
Eats pussy? Yes or no.
Okay.
Aggressive and mean? Yes or no. Shit like that.
Chokes you? Yes or no?
Exactly. Every
Asks
factor.
before he chokes you? Yes or no?
Every fucking factor.
Okay.
69 question mark. You know what I mean?
It's the same.
She reads them out loud. So before we start recording, she takes the survey.
Oh, okay. But you talk before.
We're
Or you
hanging
don't
out.
talk. Okay.
We're smoking
no,
probably on
it
the back
matters
porch.
though. If she walks and takes a survey, or you guys go chill, she takes the survey.
She's taking the survey as we chill.
Oh, she gets to like change her answers.
We're out on the back
She
porch.
has an eraser on this pencil.
We're on the back
It
porch.
matters. If she's
Yeah,
talked
she has
to you
an
or if she
eraser.
hasn't talked to you, matters.
Yeah. We're smoking on the back porch.
Okay.
So there's like a
She takes a survey.
yeah. So first we smoke and hang out. I smoke my cig. It's like 15
Classic
minutes.
you.
Comes in here,
Mm-hmm.
takes the survey while I set up levels and everything. You know what I mean?
Get your camera.
It's like 15 questions.
Okay.
And then we go through this is how it starts. Hey, this is CJ Couch. Welcome to Tinder Files number 1. I've got Claire Stair here. And
Old Claire Stair.
Old Claire
please.
Stair is here. And OCS is here. Ox
That's what
is
they call
here.
me. Ox. I love it.
Ox.
Beautiful nickname.
Yes, Ox is here. My girlfriend Ox is here. The beautiful, the dainty, the feminine Ox is here to get her brains fucked out. But first,
We have a survey.
the prequel, and she goes through, and I'm like, I have a copy of the survey as well.
Okay.
So it's like almost like a
Two
table read
copies.
where I'm like, okay, so number 1, will he make me come? Question mark.
Yes.
You said no.
And then you have to answer why.
Okay, no.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about it, whatever. And then pause, fuck, redo the
Wait,
survey.
are you telling me that's what Tinder Files was supposed to be, or would this
It was
work?
an idea.
Okay, I kind of like it.
This was
I'm not
gonna
gonna
be
lie,
a
it's
whole
pretty good.
nother thing. This is gonna be
Pretty funny.
must listen to podcast.
That would get listeners.
1,000.
It would. Okay, if I didn't know you and I heard that, I would at least tell one other person about that.
If you didn't know me, you would come over here and get fucked on this podcast.
cjcouchtalk@gmail.com.
You'd be like, I've listened. I love it.
I have
want
questions,
to get
comments,
fucked.
and concerns, and I need to talk to you.
I love it. I really like what
Look,
you're doing.
It's the next big idea.
I'm a fan.
I love it.
Genius.
Mhm.
So
Let me take the survey.
Yeah. So I really hope your mom's listening to this right now.
Mom, if you're listening, we talked about this.
This is a character.
Sister, if you're listening, we talked about this.
This is a
Things are
character.
different. I'm being honest. That's what everybody's wanted.
No. I want everyone to know, actually.
Okay.
Whether you're in Michigan
That's where I'm from.
Wisconsin,
That's very close to Michigan. Name something different.
Montana,
Beautiful state.
Nevada,
Okay.
Vermont,
Get something down south.
Delaware, Georgia.
Georgia.
All my people. I want you to know this.
Okay.
I'm looking into YouTube.
We're looking at you, YouTube.
This is as much of myself as I can be, while also trying to be fun and entertaining.
It's a podcast.
If anyone thinks that I am exactly like this in the real world, you're goddamn right. So,
You're not like this. You are not being inauthentic when
as
you're on the
somebody
podcast.
who spends time with me basically more than anyone else now, what's the difference between me on a podcast and me in Jeep Sylvania?
I just think it's like, a little toned down. But you're not like a different person.
Yeah, but you're so funny that like you make it so fun all the time.
I'm so funny.
You are though.
I'm glad we're hitting this point hard. I
Yeah.
need the fans to know. My fans. I have fans.
Yeah, Claire, the Claire Bears out there. They're the
Shout
Claire
out
Bears.
you Claire Bears. You
Yeah.
keep me going.
All you.
I appreciate you, my day ones. My
all,
OLs.
all the fans. Claire Fairs.
That's not that good.
The Claire Bears is pretty.
That's
I mean,
like
that's
you
a
hit
cool
it. You
thing.
got
They're
it.
the
We're
Bears.
fine
Yeah,
with Claire
first time's the
Bears.
charm. So, I don't know what we're saying.
Me
Lost
neither.
it.
We've talked about a lot already.
Yeah. So you're 2014 class up.
Okay, yeah.
And
I
you go
got-
to.
I went to the University of Florida. Go Gators.
Oh my gosh! How did you get in there? What did you do?
I was good at high school just because like sometimes you're good at school.
It's
It doesn't-
easy.
It's easy, but sometimes people are just better at like taking tests and shit.
Boom! I'm a test taker too.
Me too. It's
Yeah.
like sometimes I'm really bad at it because I don't read all the answers.
N-
Sometimes it's hard. You think the tricky ones. The
I
tricky ones
want to
get
know.
you.
You get it because like I will get an A on this test.
Yes.
I don't know.
We're getting A's.
This is like, it doesn't matter. Chemistry literally does not fucking matter what it is. I do not know it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm getting at least a 78 on it. Okay. Doesn't matter how many questions. The more, the better. Honestly.
Yeah, because it lowers the points per question, and then you're like
Not
totally
even?
fine.
The more questions, the higher percentage.
And
that
you can
earlier,
use the other questions to answer previous
exactly.
ones. You go back.
If you just take a test
Pay attention.
backwards.
And you like do it twice.
And this is all things that I wish I had a CJ Couch in
There
my
are
life that I
test-taking
could have listened
techniques
to.
that make you like better at tests that don't mean you're smarter.
I just found this all out on my own. I'm
Yeah.
a genius, Claire.
You're so fucking smart.
I'm the
That's what I-
smartest person.
Look, that's what I came here to say today.
Yeah.
You were so smart and so brave.
I feel like I'm the bravest.
You feel that way because you are.
I know. A lot of people.
There's someone out there who is the bravest. Why not you?
It's honestly brave to admit that you're the bravest.
That's so brave.
It's so brave.
I'm inspired. I don't know about the listeners.
I don't know
I
what
think
was
they're
happening
inspired.
again, but so you
I
go
went
to
to
the
the
University of Florida. We're taking tests. If you're a kid, I don't know why you're listening to this, but if you're a kid in school,
If you're a kid, go to bed.
if you're a kid in school, yeah, I love it. I think it's hilarious. Good for you. I think you're probably the coolest kid at your school.
You absolutely are.
Whether
if you're listening to Couch Talk right now, you're the coolest kid at your school.
yeah, whether you feel like that and people tell you like maybe you're a loser in school, but trust me, to
School's
like
stupid.
the outside world, you're way cooler than
School is stupid. It's my stance.
you're way cooler than Tony Football. You know what I mean? Like,
Tony Football.
Tony Football's cool, but like
He's cool.
in small doses.
Very small.
Johnny Listener is like consistently.
I like that. Johnny Listener.
They're
is
all
good.
E's. Tony, Johnny Listener. You're gonna go further in life because you're listening to Couch Talk and you're gonna have more to talk about than anyone else.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about today.
You're learning life skills here at Couch Talk.
Like, why is this the best podcast ever?
I brought a list. Do you want me to get it? I have the list with me at all times, and it is laminated.
It's just in your head, or it's laminated.
Yeah, it's laminated. I don't want it to get water damage.
Have you ever laminated anything?
Personally, or like
Yeah,
how to laminate?
personally.
No. Have you?
I was an aide, so yeah. I was
Oh
dope.
my God. Can you tell me how you do it? Is it 2 pieces of paper or like not paper, but like that
You have a
clear
machine?
shit and it gets hot?
You
Is
just,
that how you do it?
you just press it.
Hot on the edges?
Press it and cut it.
This is a Couch Talk exclusive. How to laminate.
That's what's even
Press
crazier.
and cut. You were an aide?
It's all cut. Yeah, I was
Were you an aide
aide.
because everybody loves you and like your teachers loved you? Just say yes or no. Don't explain.
Yes.
Okay.
But I want to tell you,
You can also explain. I just wanted
the
you to
funniest
answer.
thing about the aid thing
Mm-hmm.
is it was me and like my best friend Kayla, and we wanted to aid together. You know what I
Is
mean?
that like you get to just hang
Exactly.
and
And-
press and cut?
We wanted to aid for this teacher, but obviously,
Oh,
like
so you were specific teacher's aid.
we wanted to do that, but a teacher can only get one.
Can't get two.
They could, but there wasn't enough aides in my period to do that. And house administrators
Like
needed
so
two.
complicated.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, fucking, me and her end up being a house administrator aide
That sounds very fancy.
for this woman, Miss Graham, who was.
Was it like you got to miss a class?
It was the last period of the day.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Wait,
It
what?
was only 45 minutes.
What grade?
Senior year.
Very cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the best thing.
And it was all year. So I left
Hell
school
yeah.
early every day.
Hell yeah! Last
Yeah.
period of the day, senior year, no one wants to be there.
But have you ever seen a picture of me in high school?
I don't think so.
You didn't go through my Facebook?
I didn't go through your Facebook.
Okay, well, I'm not going to pull it up now.
I
will
can
show
go
you.
through. I'll go through your Facebook later.
Yeah. Imagine me now. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not, like, intimidating.
I'm scared of you.
But at least I have tattoos. So it's like, what's up? Like,
that
before.
kid's old enough to get tattoos. What's up?
Dude, when I was in high school, I was probably 135
You
pounds.
have a very boyish charm about you, so I can imagine.
So that kid, me, but,
Mhm.
you know, way
High school you.
smaller.
High
somehow.
school kids look like babies.
Oh, I was a baby.
I thought I was
we
an
looked
adult.
like babies.
I thought I was an adult. I think I'm an adult now.
I remember putting my parking pass in my car and thinking like I'm old.
It's
like
so
I'm an
weird.
older
It's so
person.
weird.
Like I'm a grown up.
We're gonna
Like
look
people
back
are gonna
on
be like,
this and
damn, that kid's like in
what
high school is
babies?
killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to get kids out of class. As a house administrator.
You would show up. Hey, it's me, CJ.
to give you a referral. So I'm getting like bad kids.
Would
out
you
of
bring
class.
them like a thing, or you'd take them somewhere to get their referral?
I would come into the class.
Mm-hmm. Hi. Would you say hi?
All doors are
knock
locked.
on the door.
So I gotta
Ooh,
knock.
Okay.
Knock on the door. It's me and Kayla, the two nicest looking
You two would
people
get to go
at Manhattan.
together though.
They're the nicest looking
How long
people.
did it take you to get there?
As long as we wanted.
Okay, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
That's the best.
We were smoking cigarettes.
Best
I
senior
didn't
year
smoke cigarettes
ever.
at the time. Yeah, I don't know.
We went out drinking.
Yeah, we was taking shots, smoking out the vape pen.
That would be very cool because
That'd
it'd
be
be
so
so
fucking sick.
early.
I mean, I would definitely like go to my car and pull a Jeep. Like that was
Well,
a thing.
Yeah.
But
It's you.
yeah,
what do you
classic.
want?
So I did great in school. Fuck that.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay, so you would show up, you and Kayla.
We show up, the two nicest kids, and the teacher's like, hey, what's up? Probably have already had this teacher, one of us. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? And it's like, can we get Bobby fuck up out of class right now?
Bobby.
Bobby fuck up gets out of class.
And Bobby's like, what's up?
And he's like, what did I do? Like, what's going? You know what
He
I mean?
asks you like you're supposed to know.
Yes.
Did you know?
I'm like, I have no idea.
You're like, dude, it's chill.
I don't. You know what I mean? And then we go in there, and it's like, almost
Where'd you take him? The office?
to her, because it's
The teacher?
Mandarin High had like 3,000.
I don't know about Mandarin High.
It's fucking huge.
Okay, I believe you.
Like, my graduating class, I think, had like 1,000 kids.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's too many.
It's insane.
That's way too many for
We
one
filled
building.
up veterans, like the floor.
Shout out Mandarin High class of 2010.
10. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Wait, what's your mascot?
Mustang.
Go Mustangs.
Yeah. See that 4-year letter award right there?
I do.
Less than
Boys Golf,
1% of the
2009.
1% of high school athletes will ever get to say they had this honor.
It's a beautiful like glass trophy. I don't know if I should call it a trophy. Is it?
I don't know why I'm
Award?
being an asshole on purpose right now.
You are an asshole just in general. It's fine.
I think it's because I'm drinking. Honestly.
Pour yourself a drink if you're listening and be an asshole with us.
Yeah, join us.
What are you drinking? Apple Angry Orchard Rosé?
No, I'm drinking
If you're not listening on YouTube,
my
or
Christmas
watching-
present from you.
It's from me. Hello.
Everything's from you. The Verners. You turned me on to
Yes.
Verners.
Shout out my mom if you're still listening. Turn this off, but you love Werner.
Yeah. Honestly, I love you,
Mm-hmm.
Mom.
Mom, it's you out there.
Okay. And I get it. I really do. And I actually
life is complicated. Everyone has feelings.
No, I actually appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate your concern for your daughter. I do. I really do.
Who's not worried about their daughter if you have a daughter?
How I honestly feel, and I wanted to tell you this, but I didn't want you to
I honestly
feel like I was on
this
your
way
mom's
too.
side.
No. I'm also on my mom's side.
Yeah.
I get where my mom is coming
Yeah.
from. My mom loves me more than anyone has ever loved anyone, and I'm confident saying that.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense.
Right. Even more than your sister. She loves you more than her sister at the end of the day.
Yes.
At the
If you're
end of the
a
day.
sister, if you're listening, turn this off. But yes.
She probably likes your sister more, but because
she likes my sister more.
but she
But
loves
who doesn't
you more.
love me?
She loves
That's
you more
fine.
for sure.
It's because I'm so funny.
Exactly. Your mom's like, Claire is seriously so funny.
She just the bits. They don't
All
stop.
those bits are so funny. Your mom gets it. But this isn't a bit. What's your mom's name?
Yeah. My mom's name?
Yeah.
Jill.
Jill?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so Jill, basically, I understand. I get it. But you did like the podcast, right? Right?
If she didn't, okay.
'Cause she's
My
listening.
mom's cool. She's cool. She
I
likes
agree.
Howard Stern.
Then she gets
She
it.
chooses to listen to Howard Stern. If I wasn't involved, she would totally listen to this.
I know. That's
You
my
have
point.
a good podcast for her. I mean, not really her demographic, but for her, whatever she's
No,
choosing to listen
mothers.
to.
That's my thing. Mothers.
I believe that. I mean,
Mothers.
if you're not listening on YouTube, go listen. Look into the camera really quick. Of course, he's good with mothers. Look at him.
Oh, nice. But no, really, I fucking swear to God, I shouldn't. I promise that I actually respect you for caring. Like, if you did listen to this and you heard me say something about bad things I did in the past, it's so clear that I'm not now, though.
And also, I just think it's just gonna take time. It's gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna meet each other and like get along, and things will be great.
This probably isn't helping.
She shouldn't be listening. That's the thing. I told her to turn it off.
What was that conversation like?
Telling her to turn it, not listen to
Yeah,
your
yeah.
podcast. I just okay.
What do you like being mean? Because you're definitely mean to your mom.
Probably I am mean to my mom.
Everyone's mean to their mom, and as somebody whose mom's
Especially,
dead,
like,
don't be mean to your mom. It's fucked up.
Okay. I'm really trying not to.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know what it's like to be a girl with a mom.
You're right.
It's a complicated relationship, and if she's listening, Mom, I love you. And like, of course, I love my mom, but it's just complicated. What was your question though? What am I like being mean?
No.
Okay.
What was the conversation like?
Oh yes.
How does it come up? You and your mom are at lunch.
We were just talking about you, and I just said
What's that like?
to talk
What do you
about
mean? Yeah, yeah.
She just asked me about you, or I don't.
What
I
does she
honestly
say?
don't remember how it brought.
What does she call me?
My friend CJ.
Your friend CJ.
Mhm.
You're wrong, Mom.
You don't want to be my friend.
I told Claire that. I told Claire from the fucking start.
Yeah, we're not friends.
I did
We
tell you
are
that.
friends, but
I told you from the start. I was like, I seriously don't want to be your friend.
that's
like,
a direct
I
quote
only
from
want-
you. Actually,
Yeah. I was like, no.
it was a little harsh, but fun.
Yeah, I was like, I can't be your friend.
The conversation went like this. I said, normal people don't have podcasts and don't have how many episodes? I'm really sorry I asked you this already.
This is 297, but I have a total
297
of like 300 something.
300 plus hours
I
of
don't
them
number 'em all.
streaming their conscious thoughts and like divulging their lives, and it's very cool and very vulnerable, but most people don't have that. And I said
Yeah.
it's not fair for you to get to know someone in my life that way. You should get to know them like a regular person.
I agree.
And like,
but
I
this
haven't
is-
listened to podcasts of yours in the future because I also, or from the past, because I also want to get to know you like a regular person.
Yeah.
And there's just like things out there that are like hard to hear, especially for a mom.
That's what I'm
of
saying.
Mine.
So I get it.
Hmm.
But that's also the beauty of me doing it
Yes.
because you can watch it.
There are no secrets of yours.
Exactly.
It's all out there. It's very cool.
And it's so obvious that like I'm not fucking up.
It's very easy to trust you because
You
there's
can look
just
into
like
my
nothing.
eyes.
You talking to a
Yeah.
microphone about your life all the time.
Yeah, like literally I do talk about my day every day. That's the whole point of Daily
And
Couch.
yeah, it's just you're very open about yourself, and I think that's cool. And
I think I don't have health insurance, so this is like my only way to
look,
see
I
a
don't have health
therapist.
insurance.
Yeah. Listen, Mom. So yeah, I don't have health insurance, and like, I've not been the happiest person before. You know what I mean? So
Life's
like,
tough.
yeah, life sucks. So like, I do. That hurt my arm. I do.
Your arm. It's
My
not
arm.
good.
Your arm.
Your term.
You're the fucking cutest person.
It's true.
I don't even want to like be that annoying. Like I fucking love
Oh my
you.
gosh,
You're the
she's
best
so
person
cute.
I've ever met in my life. But you are the cutest.
YouTube.com. Search CJ Couch Talk. See how
I
cute
can't
I
believe you
am.
can search CJ. So let me get. I'm
I
sorry.
do it with no spaces. CJ Couch Talk. That's
So-
all I search.
On the YouTube search bar, or is it youtube.com/?
I do the search bar.
Okay.
I'll show you.
This is me being a
I'm gonna
bad
show you.
person and not knowing my own shits.
Well, why would you YouTube search yourself? You're signed in.
Hmm.
You have the videos.
Yes, I do play my videos for
I
Daisy.
use my YouTube
Look at her
app.
right now.
Daisy is a very cute dog. I don't know if you all have seen Daisy. I'll describe her as he shows her. She is a dinky. She has pink skin. She has spots.
And the sweater.
She has a adorable little nose and a sweater. Yeah, she's wearing a Christmas sweater. I'm not going to describe that. Go see that. Search in the search bar on the YouTube app. CJ Couch Talk, no spaces. He pops up. He has 67 subscribers. Look, there you are.
You're so good talking into the mic.
I
What's your
have a podcast. Did I not tell you?
So I see you haven't finished them all. Thank you.
No. Sometimes I finish them and then I go back to listen to my favorite parts. Because like sometimes you tell a really funny joke that I want to be like, that was good.
Okay, what's the funniest? Okay? Either the funniest or your favorite moment listening to Couch Talk.
Couch Talk?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because
that's a
like
hard
I have
question.
mine where like I don't remember them, but like.
It's hard to remember specific moments.
But it's different for me, I feel like, because I know what's going on in my head.
You do
So
have
when
your
I'm-
own thoughts in there.
Yeah. So when I'm listening to it, I feel like I'm constantly laughing. Like I never want to do this, but if we were to listen to an episode together, I think there would be, yeah.
Sit in total silence and just listen to an entire
Honestly,
episode.
if we didn't both kill each other by the end of that, like I would murder suicide us for sure. So
It happens.
said it on the podcast. It's going
Whoa,
down.
if you can't do it now.
2019, baby.
It would be way fucked up if you did it now and you had already said that.
What sucks about it is like the ultimate bit would be to do it right now. But
I love a good yes and.
you can't like imagine how do I put it on YouTube? You know what I mean? You
Dinky.
can't kill Dinky.
Dinky's got it.
You know, it's hard to figure that one out.
We text one of
I
your
can
friends.
ask my roommates.
Just leave your computer out in the living room. Text one of your friends. Open the doors to come in. Upload that video. I'm busy.
Exactly. What I'll do is
You've got some ride or dies out there. Some OLs.
I mean, you literally can upload straight from iMovie to YouTube, but it will take like I'm not exaggerating, like 20 hours.
We've got plenty of time. You murder suicided us.
Yeah, we could do it. That's
So
fun.
I went to the University of Florida.
Yeah, okay, so it's 2014 summer. Did you do summer term?
No, I didn't do so much.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to the University of Florida. What's up there? What was your ideas? Did you want to go there, obviously?
I mean,
It's a good school.
sure. Yeah, it's a good. That's exactly why I wanted
Yeah.
to go there because I think it's a good school and everybody wants you to go to a good school.
And you knew what you wanted to go for.
No,
Okay, I like that.
I didn't know. I was very like, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. Still. So
What's
it's
your
fine.
What's your dreamy?
my dream?
Hmm.
To be a teacher.
Right.
But that wasn't my dream then.
Okay.
Well, I guess it was beginning to dream
What
because of
are
Dustin Lotta. Shout out Dustin Lotta. I know you're listening.
Dustin Lotta?
My economics teacher in high school.
Why do you call it like Mr. Lotta?
His name is Mr. Lotta. I think it's actually pronounced Latta,
Lotta.
but he just never said anything because everyone said Lotta.
Dustin, if you want to come on the show, I'd love to have you
He's
on.
an incredibly interesting man. He inspired my degree,
I've
my
had-
future career.
I had my economics, AP economics
I'll
teacher.
email him for you. Come on, the
I
Couch
literally
Talk.
did have Mr. Fields
He
on.
was in the Air Force, Dustin Lotta, and he stopped being in the Air Force because he was afraid he would get lost in the air. And I think that's so crazy and cool. See, that's what I'm saying. He's an interesting dude. Who's thought
That's
about
so
being
gay,
lost
dude.
in the air?
I don't want to be in the Air Force
Have you
anymore,
ever thought
dude.
about
Don't wanna
flying in a
fucking
plane?
suck. No.
I get lost driving on roads. I would absolutely get lost in the air.
There's GPS, bro.
I'm bad at listening to it, bro.
What is air GPS?
That's what I'm saying. It's confusing.
Yeah, pretty nuts.
There's like elevation too. There's a Z plane.
So I'm
Mhm.
good with directions because I fucking pay attention.
You're great at driving.
Yeah. That's
You're-
I pride myself in my driving.
You're great at driving.
I got us.
I make you drive us everywhere.
I
'cause
prefer it.
I'm scared of driving and I don't like it.
I
It's my stance.
don't.
I'm
It scares
confident.
me. My biggest
It's
fear
dangerous.
for the people around me
Yeah.
is them dying in a car accident.
It's incredibly dangerous to drive a giant like metal box with a bunch of people driving metal boxes.
Can I tell you the saddest story?
Yeah, but I might cry.
I want to see if this will make you cry.
Okay.
I think
Watch
it
on
will.
YouTube to see.
Honestly, I think this will.
Okay.
I dated a girl who went to FAU.
Stop. Is she gonna die in a car accident?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay.
Way worse.
Oh, stop. Okay.
It is.
FAU Go Owls.
Her friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they're making the trip back and forth. You know what I mean? Her
How far is
friend
it?
has a dog in the car.
No, stop. There
Just
can't be a
listen.
dog involved.
No, just listen.
Okay.
Just listen.
Okay.
She's driving. She's on her way to college for her first semester as a freshman with her dog.
Mhm.
We're going to call the dog Sammy.
Okay.
They get into
So
a...
give the dog a name. You're
Sammy.
doing some purpose.
Sammy's sitting in the
What
shotgun.
kind of dog is
They're
Sammy?
listening to Jesus Take the Wheel. Jesus took the wheel and they wrecked. I did not even set that up. I swear it just happened. I promise.
You're such a jerk.
Promise.
Okay, how
So-
bad did they wreck?
This is all real though. She gets into a car accident and like the car is sitting on the side.
Okay.
Everything's cool.
On its side or on the side of the road?
On its side,
The
in
side of the road. Okay.
I don't know if it's
But
on
the
side
car
of the road.
has been turned.
Yes.
Okay, and the dog was in the car.
The dog's
People
in the
were
car.
in the car. People were in the car too.
Totally fine.
Mhm.
She's like, "Where are you?" You know? And the dog's right there. Everything's cool.
Okay.
Freaks out, jumps out of the car and gets hit by a car. Right in front of her.
You totally set that up to make me extra sad.
That's the worst fucking thing. My biggest fear.
In front of her?
The only thing worse than that is
In front of her.
yeah,
Oh my god, you're trying to make me
right where we're going tonight to the comedy zone
Stop.
to see
You're gonna
Donnell
make me
Rawlings.
cry.
You know. Do you remember the sharp turn? There's a sharp
No.
turn. Right? You'll see it. You'll never
You'll
forget it
you'll
now.
Point it out and
There's
I'll
a very
cry.
sharp turn. I used to live in those apartments. It's the first apartment. That's where Dinky was fucking raised.
Happy birthday, Dinky.
Happy birthday, Dinky. Wait, hold on. Let me fix the camera. Just a tap.
Everyone check out his outfit. Go to youtube.com, search CJ Couch Talk in the Cup in the search bar.
If you want to buy this outfit, you go to my Instagram. It is at
Mhm.
CJ Couch. I did not fix the camera at all.
It's at CJ Couch Talk. Is it? At CJ Couch Talk? Probably.
Yep.
Mhm. Okay, so the intersection.
So it's not an intersection.
I made
It's-
that up.
It's just a hard turn.
Just a turn.
I'm going to work one day.
Okay.
I pull out and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like traffic's really bad. I'm like, why are we not moving?
Yeah.
There's a woman in the street crying her fucking eyes out. She's like 60, just sitting there crying in the middle of the road, scooping her ran over cat into a trash bag with its guts out. That was the worst thing I've ever seen.
I think I hate you. Why are you trying to make me cry on your podcast?
I just want to see it.
The only thing.
Because earlier you're like, I might cry telling you.
And
I
you
was
didn't
like,
get that
didn't cry,
satisfaction.
so I need to fucking see you cry.
Okay, so tell me more
I'm
stories about dead pets
Going
and
to
it'll
make
work.
you cry tonight. All
Okay,
right,
let's
so
do it.
we're gonna have a few more drinks and you're gonna be
I'm
crying.
gonna make you cry whether you like it or not.
We will have to wrap this up in 30 minutes because we are going to see Donnell Rawlings, stand-up
Mhm.
comedian,
Shout
headliner,
out. Also
badass,
listening.
Ashley Larry. I've seen him before. He opened up for Chappelle. He was featuring.
Very
Great show.
cool. Okay.
I just cheers myself.
You did. It was cool.
So you're at Florida.
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
You're 18 years old.
Yes.
Were you having fun?
No.
What's your problem? I know what it is, but like,
my problem at UF, Gainesville's cool. There's a lot of people who love it. It's a great school. Go
Mhm.
Gators, whatever. It
How-
just wasn't for me.
how are you with someone for 6 years and at two different colleges? Why would?
Hard times. But we went to the same school eventually.
Okay, which is
UCF, go Knights, shout out.
where
Blake
was he when
Bortles.
you were at Florida?
He was at UCF.
Oh wow.
I didn't transfer there because of him though.
I can get you to do anything. Cool. All right.
Look, I didn't transfer them there because of him. There are other reasons people want to be happy.
No way.
You're right. You
There's
knew it.
just nothing there. Yeah, you were a kid.
Okay, Gainesville just wasn't for me. It's a small town.
Gainesville's not for a lot of
If
people.
you've been to Gainesville, you understand that there are like, it's a small
That's
town.
where I'm going tomorrow,
It's a
basically.
college town.
Like 30
And
minutes.
if you're not like into the whole college thing, which is fun, it's fine. It just wasn't like my scene.
Mm.
There's not a lot there.
Did you try to do the sororities?
No.
Good
What do
for
you mean?
I know you didn't.
I
just
thought you knew
questioned.
me. And it's not that there's anything wrong with sororities. It's just,
There
again,
is.
not my thing.
Mhm.
There are a lot of things wrong with sororities in an institution. You're right.
Inevitable train
like-
ran on you.
I get
inevitable.
I
That
get why
happens
you
in
would
life.
do it.
I'm
It's
not saying
cool.
you have to join a sorority to get a train ran on you, but if you join a sorority, you
No,
will.
there's so many sorority girls out there. No, that's numbers game.
No, every sorority girl that you know,
Okay,
even if it's the L one that I met, was she in a sorority?
100% don't know.
Good friend. She got a
She's-
train ran on her.
The best person. She's not listening for sure, but I love her.
I hope she is, because I
Maybe
want her to
someday she
know that
will.
I know
Uh-huh.
that if she was in a sorority, or if she wasn't,
Make it great between you two.
regardless of her life, I know she got a train ran on her. I could see it in her eyes.
I appreciate your confidence, and I'm now convinced that you're right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just wildlife?
Yeah, you can get me to do anything.
Yeah. So, you're at Florida.
Yeah.
You're studying.
Economics. Well, I think I had an undeclared major, but it was economics.
What makes you do this?
Economics?
Mm-hmm.
Dustin Latta.
Okay, so you're like, my teacher was really
Wait, do the
cool.
voice. My teacher?
My fucking teacher was Dustin Latta was honestly the only teacher that I even knew their first name and I remember. And I honestly feel that he's honestly like the most honest guy I've ever met.
Honestly, so honest.
And what he taught me inspired me to teach. So I wanted to learn economics and be a fucking teacher. Economics.
Yeah, okay, so what made me pick it was that he was very cool.
Like picket,
Not-
like you're doing like a
you choose from like a drop down
n-
list.
n- a picket, like I'm
Picket.
striking, and you got signs.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Okay, that's also a
"Fuck
good
this."
picket.
Yeah, thank you.
Good joke.
If I fucked it up
Recognize
at first, 'cause I couldn't think of the word
I
strike.
interrupted you. What happened was I interrupted you.
It's fine.
I ruined the joke. It's my fault.
Either way, though, I
Look,
couldn't think of the word strike.
CJ, it's my fault, and I'm really sorry.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's cool.
So I
You
picked
want me to open your
economics.
drink?
Yes, please.
Am I gonna regret this?
No, it's
I
fine.
don't mean like we still are gonna go to dinner.
It's fine.
Okay. They are fucking Angry
Drinks
Orchard
here,
rosé.
Drinks here are free. I don't have to drink there. Drinks here are free.
Yeah, you can stay drunk for a while too. So all right.
She can.
You're at Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Your boyfriend's
picked-
not there.
No, he wasn't.
So what's that? Why? What's that like?
What do you mean?
Just
It was,
arguing all the time, or like everything's fine?
it was hard. It was complicated.
Did you ever cheat on him?
I didn't.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Why
I
not?
don't
That's so mean.
I just don't
It's
believe
not that mean, but I just didn't.
I still don't believe it. I don't know if this is like a podcast
When I
thing,
was at UF, he cheated on me.
but I know you cheated on him at some point.
I didn't. Stop.
Okay. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
And this is where it ends. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I didn't.
Okay.
You don't have to believe me.
Okay.
You not believing me doesn't
I
change the
believe
facts.
you now, but like I'm gonna ask you when we get off for sure.
We can talk about it later.
I knew it.
I didn't cheat on him for real.
I just was like, so there's this guy.
I
and like,
it was really cute.
Justin Latta.
No, it doesn't matter. No, that's not a fair accusation. It's not.
Yeah, Dustin. I get it. She was out of high school. She was
He
now
was a
like
cool dude. And that would never happen. Stop.
Dustin. Okay, whatever. So
No,
I'm just okay.
college was weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, college was weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was in college for a fucking
Bruh,
semester, and I was,
and it was
fucked
fucking
up.
weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird time.
Well,
It's
I
a
did
weird
2
space.
summer terms, so fuck you.
2 summer terms.
Nah, just 1. Actually, I only did summer terms.
I did 4 summer terms.
All I do is summer terms. It's fucking, I don't know, it's smaller, and the classes are more like fucking
Beach
intimate.
season at UNF.
Intimate.
Intimate.
So you're at Florida.
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
Your boyfriend's cheating on you, and you're like down. Okay.
Shut up.
There's a
You
fly
see
in
that
here.
bug? Yes, it's very annoying.
I got him.
You did not. He got him.
Look at
Wait,
this
zoom in
YouTube.
on youtube.com. Type in CJ Couch Talk to the search bar.
Yeah.
The bug has been killed. We're fine. I was
Oh.
at Florida. I didn't like it. What do you want? We're fist
I'm gonna
bumping.
go wash my hands. You can't
Of
stop
the
talking.
bug. Okay, I'll talk.
So you're at Florida. I can hear you.
I was at Florida. It's a great school. Things were fine. Economics is very cool to learn there. I had a great teacher. I think his name was Mark Rush. I learned a lot. College is weird. People do weird things. It's not for everyone. And
Yeah, I dropped out real quick.
Yeah, it's just not for everyone. And like the school part was fine. I just didn't like Gainesville. And that doesn't mean
Yeah.
Gainesville's bad. I just didn't like it. And I liked Orlando a lot better. And I had been there a lot because of my boyfriend. But I'm really sorry.
No, you're fine. Gainesville's cool when a cool thing is going on.
Yeah,
like when a
but, like,
football game's going, if you're into that, that's
Other
fun.
than that, it's cows and Target.
It's not that sweet.
And I love Target, and that didn't even save it for me.
Yeah, because there's Targets everywhere.
There are Targets everywhere.
You could be in
That's
a
what
better
changed it.
place that also has a Target. It's not like Gainesville's the only place with Target.
Yeah, so I transferred
This
to
isn't
UCF.
Wawa.
Go Knights. Wait, Wawa's great, and there's one here now.
There's multiple.
I know, but there used to be only them in Orlando, and that was a good part about UCF. I lived by a Wawa.
You could go to Philly.
I'm not going to Philly. It takes too long.
Look at that dog.
She's taking a nice stretch. Oh, she is like lounging.
I love how Daisy loves you so much. It's good.
I really love her too, and like I think it's hard to earn her trust, but I'm gonna continue to try, because she is a great dog, and you two love each other more than anything.
Yeah, I love her a lot. It's like I said, it's gonna be the worst day of my life when she dies. Honestly, I'm fucking not.
We're gonna prepare for it.
Yeah.
We'll get you in therapy at least a year before she dies. When she starts getting old,
Mhm.
you'll start building the skills
I'm
to
gonna
cope.
get another dog so I can transition better.
That's what my family did.
Smart.
And I was the one who was like, we have to do this now or it's going to be too late.
When was this?
My dog's like 2 now. So
Oh,
2
God.
years ago.
So everything was just going bad 2 years ago. It was-
2 years ago was fine, probably.
okay.
I don't have a great like chronological memory to where I can be like 2 years ago was this.
When does it go bad for you?
In life?
Yeah.
In April
In April.
of this year, yeah.
Was it on 420?
No, that's when
That was the best day of 2018 post-April.
that was the best day of 2018 because that's when I got out of a psychiatric hospital.
Pound it.
Not to like
Pound it.
podcast that, but it is.
No, you should. Okay.
That was like, and I'm not like 420 because I love 420, but that's why it was the best day.
Okay.
And that's when things started to get better. And now 2019 is a great year.
I don't even know if you want to talk about it. I don't even.
I mean, my name is out there, but not my last name. I don't have social media. I don't really know a lot of the people in your life that like listen to your podcast.
yeah.
It's
you
fine.
made a really good impression on the ones that you do know already. So everything's really good.
So like 2019, I'm killing it.
Um,
Trying to win you over.
what happened? And now it's up to you. You can say no. And
What
then we can
happened?
talk about UCF.
Was that like, mental health is tough.
Has it always been?
Yes.
Since.
And in this year, I'm trying to be better about mental health transparency, so we can talk about it. Since like I was, a teenager, whatever, when people start feeling feelings.
So when does? But like, how do you know? Like, what starts? What's going on with you?
So,
How
like-
old are you, basically?
The thing like I most remember was just being like 15 and sitting in my room just like crying. And I had no reason to be crying. I just was. And like I get like teenage shit,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just like a heaviness. And I feel so stupid
What were
talking
you
about
thinking?
it.
It's not stupid at all.
I know
Please
it's not
don't
stupid,
do
but it still feels stupid.
that. It's not though.
Okay.
So
what was I thinking?
Because I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part.
That
So
is the best part.
you
I don't know. Like, it's hard to remember back then because it was like bad.
but you don't even know what you're thinking.
You don't know what you're thinking, and you also don't know how to deal with it in a healthy way.
How'd you deal with it?
Mom, if you're listening, please turn this off.
Oh, God.
I used to do just like that stupid teenage shit that you would do when you were sad. Like, make it worse.
Girls cut themselves.
Yeah, girls do cut
so
themselves.
much. Have you seen this percentage hikes?
No.
Dude, this was just on Rogan. This is the only
Joe
thing,
Rogan, if you're listening.
this is the only thing that that Jonathan Haidt talked about on Joe Rogan that I had
Mhm.
not already talked about before.
Okay, so talk about it now.
Um,
There's statistics to back it up. That you're pulling up
Young
right now. Young Thug.
teens
Okay, never mind.
cutting themselves.
And it's something you really can't explain. Like, as an
Percentages.
adult, I could never explain the thoughts that went behind that in a rational way that makes sense,
it is weird because
Your brain's still developing. You don't know how to handle bad
that's
shit.
what sucks about like people. Not to make this about me at all, but like
It's about you too.
how your mom's like he was a drug addict. Like what the
Mhm.
fuck? I can't explain that.
You can't explain it, and there's also
know what I'm
like,
saying?
not a really reason you should have to.
I can't explain why I did that.
You can.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you mean.
I don't even get it.
Mhm.
Like, now, if I was offered it, I wouldn't do it. But it's like a...
But like, even if you did it again, I'm sure you still wouldn't be able to explain it. There's just stuff people do that like is complicated. Humans are complicated, everybody. We have a lot of weird emotions and we do weird things. Self-destructive behaviors are real.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. Keep going.
So, the overall rate of ER visits for self-harm
Mhm.
amongst girls,
Yes.
measured per 100,000, went from 201 to 304, an increase of 51%, between 2001 and 2015. And then it turns out the rates of self-harm for boys and young adults have not changed very much in the past 15 years.
That's interesting, and I don't understand why that is.
It's very smart that you got rid of your social media because they're blaming it all on this. It
Could
says
be social media. Could be like, I don't know, birth control. Kids go on birth control so young. There's a
True.
lot of things that it could be.
every girlfriend I ever had in high school was on birth control. I'm talking 14.
We don't know. It's wild. Hormones are weird.
So the big increases are in girls aged 10 to 14 and 15 to 19. The rates for the younger girls increased by 166%. So from 10 to 14-year-olds, it increases by 166%. And the older group increased by 62%. So that was just from 2001 to 2009. Oh no, that's from 2009 till now.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, something specifically about girls
Yes.
is way higher.
I don't know. It's weird because I can't be like, I know what it's like to be a boy, but like being a girl's hard. In
Yeah,
adolescence,
I think-
things are hard.
I think it's harder to be a girl than a guy. And like anyone who
In
disagrees with
different
that,
ways, though.
everybody just says like they'd rather just raise a boy basically.
Because, that
Be-
makes sense. Because, like, there's a lot of complicated shit about women.
There's so much extra stuff like not to make it about brand new.
It's always about
Yeah,
brand new,
but there's
babe.
always a lyric for it. And they say something like, I don't know why I can't think of it, but basically like the old men are saying like protect our daughters
Yeah.
because they know what men do,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like this perpetual thing.
It's weird to be a woman.
Yeah, but that's like the way that your parents like informed you on the world
Mm-hmm.
is so much different on the way. Like this is so crazy. So I was talking to my dad and I don't know how this came up, but I was talking about how Griff, like, you know, the family's best friend shit,
Yes.
he in this neighborhood lived with this girl. I've told this story before about the girl who would get fucked in the ass by the twin. So this girl was hot. Okay.
Okay.
Not the girl getting fucked in the ass. The girl who her brother was fucking her best friend in the ass.
Okay.
They were dating.
Okay.
Her twin.
Okay.
My dad, I was 9, 10, 11. Okay? That young. And my dad was like, wasn't that girl like a huge slut? Like, weren't
Yeah.
you like always fuck? And I never did. And I was like, no. And he was like, oh, I always just assumed that like you were just like fucking her.
Oh my
And
God.
I was like fucking 10, dude.
Yeah. Okay. But wait, that's part of growing up as a boy, though. Like,
I mean, I was
people
also like
expect
13
you to
and
like.
12 and shit. So like, I get it.
Yeah.
And I would have. You know what I mean? So like, I get it.
You're like, nice, dad.
It's just fucking crazy.
It
you
is
know?
crazy.
Like if he had a daughter
Mm-hmm.
and she was hanging out with some dude and there's any suspicions that she was getting fucked when she was 9 and 10 and 11, even if she was fucking 15, my dad would freak out, you know?
It is weird. There's a difference, but like, it doesn't mean it's more complicated to be a woman. I think there are a lot of issues.
I think it is.
I think there are a lot of
Periods.
issues growing up as a man that like, I don't know. It's hard to compare, but make it
Well, there
complex.
is like a manly thing.
toxic masculinity,
Yeah,
if you
and
will.
it's like, you know,
And just the fact that like your dad was like, "Oh, I thought you were fucking her when you were 9." That's pressure on you
I'm
like.
not trying to put this on my dad and say I
No,
was
no,
not.
no, your dad's
I'm
cool, yeah,
saying, I
whatever.
don't know when he thought we started fucking.
but still, it's like
but I was hanging out with her when I was 9.
there's pressure on you to be like some dude who's gonna go fucking some girl. That's a different side of it, but it's still
My
something.
entire life,
Mm-hmm.
I've been told, like, you're a really good looking kid.
Yeah.
Like, you should be, like, fucking a bunch of girls before you settled.
And
like,
that
before you
changes the way you think about people, like women especially.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like,
it's
and
very
it's
weird.
weird because just that simple way of thinking,
Mm-hmm.
okay, of that way of, like, I should be fucking a bunch of girls.
Yeah.
The moment you stop thinking like that women can feel it.
Okay. And what
and
happens?
you now don't like, I don't have the confidence or the game that, like, I used to have when I was, like, fucking 17,
I see what you're saying. Like,
18,
you don't carry
19.
yourself the same way.
I don't know if I ever told you this, but this is, like, I'm not saying this to be like, you don't ever have to worry about me cheating. But, like, this is a real situation that happened that is
Okay.
insane to me.
Give me some credentials.
You know where, like, all this new JTB shit they just built by 95 is?
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming down there because I lived off South Side.
Okay.
So I'm coming from Phillips and I'm going down JTB, and, like, I hit that light where the people are getting off from 95 South.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, brand new light. And I'm sitting there and there's a dog, like a dinky.
A dinky.
It's like 4:30, 4:45.
Just on its own?
Yes,
On the side
walking
of
down
the
the
road?
median of the
No,
highway.
on the median?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
walking right by me.
Okay, what'd you
But
do?
he's up there, you know. So my light turns green.
Uh-huh.
I drive up and I go and I pull over, like, onto the grass.
Yeah.
So I pull up onto the grass. Cars are, like, wondering what the fuck I'm doing. All mad at me. I'm getting honked at. I'm like, fuck you, dude. There's a dog. I open my door.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, dude, get in. Like, you know, like, get in here. No, he's not having it. Scared of me. So he runs now, like, past my car. And then there's, like, the overpass. So he runs
Yeah.
under that. And I'm like, no, because he's going to run across
You're
the
making
street.
it worse.
Right. But that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. So I'm like, I'm going to leave this dog.
You have to, like, turn away from the dog.
But I went towards it.
That's
And
what
then I
you
realized
shouldn't
that.
do. Yeah.
So I turn around. And
Okay,
when I
nice.
turn around,
Uh-huh.
this super hot girl had just pulled over and
Hell
saw
yeah.
the dog too. And she's like, is that your dog? And I was like, no, I have no idea whose dog it is.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say I was covered in paint, I mean, it was literally in my hair. I was spraying ceilings.
Okay.
So not that, like, if I was wearing this, I would have, like, gotten her number. But the point is, me and this girl chased this dog
Mm-hmm.
across the street. We then,
They say trauma brings people together.
University of Phoenix,
Yeah.
it's right to that building.
Yeah.
He runs across the street. I just was wallpapering it,
Mm-hmm.
meaning I know how to get there. And she's like, oh no, like, you know, and I was like, I literally was just working there, like, just follow me. So we drive. She follows me over there. Daisy is
She's
having
having a
nightmare.
dream. No, it's a dream.
Daisy's having a dream.
She's chasing Nutria.
She's listening to me tell this story, and she's picturing this dog
She's
crossing
like,
the street.
I'm gonna get that
freaked
dog
out.
with you, Dad. I promise.
So there's a fence.
Mm-hmm.
So the fence runs all the way down the highway, and then it comes back. But there's this little thing that the dog could go under.
Okay.
And then there's a lake, but it's really shadowy. There's trees and shit, so you can't really see it. And this is like, once you're now to where University of Phoenix is,
Mm-hmm.
this lake is pretty far away,
Okay.
you know?
Sure.
Like, from the street. Like, he's at the other end of the lake now.
He's
Because this
far
is over
away.
by the highway.
He's far away.
So we can't find him anywhere, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck? And finally I see him. And I have dog treats in my car.
Of course.
Or no, I had beef jerky. So I give her, like, the bag of beef jerky, and I take a couple pieces.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, you go on that side, and I'll go on this side.
Approach him from both angles.
Right. And we both have treats. We're like, hey, you know? And the dog's freaking out.
What kind of dog is it?
Like a chocolate lab, but like a dinky.
Oh, like a mixed dinky.
Yeah,
chocolate
yeah,
lab.
exactly. Like a dinky, but brown.
Very cute.
And so scared.
Yeah.
So this dog, I get, like, from me to dinky away from it.
Mm-hmm.
And this motherfucker jumps in the water and swims. And now
Dogs love water.
right, so now we're chasing it and everything, and it's now so safe. You know, it's way off the highway. It's
Okay,
safe.
good.
There's literally nothing.
And he's clearly afraid of you.
He's gone.
You're making things worse.
He's gone.
Mhm.
We don't I don't know where he is anymore. He's gone.
He's gone.
So in this whole thing, she had left her car running.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, we went into the University of
Oh,
Phoenix
okay.
parking lot.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't find him, and we're driving out, And I'm at the stop sign and I look over and that's when I see the dog
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
other
I
end of
see
the
what you're
pond.
saying.
So I'm like, oh shit. So I pulled my car up into like where they have like the delivery parking and stuff. Like I said, I just worked there. And she left her car running. So she goes back to get her car and everything. And I'm like fucking looking for this dog and it's now in the woods and shit. Gone. And she comes by and she's like, man, I really can't find it. And I'm like, yeah, I have no idea where this fucking dog is, you know? And she's like, yeah, I gotta go to work. Like I'm already running late, but like I really had fun, you know? Okay.
That was a really good time.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, me too. That was really cool. Bye. You know what I mean?
Wait, when was this? Recently, or you're saying
Nah,
like a
it was
long
like
time
a-
ago?
like
But you
a
had a
year.
girlfriend, is what you're saying?
No.
So you're just saying
Even
sometimes
more.
you're cool.
I mean, I will never just meet some random girl and ask for a number. Like, I don't even get that. I don't get that.
You have the confidence. And
No, I don't.
You are attractive enough to do it.
I always use Publix for some reason because that's what everyone thinks about as a grocery store. I would never just go up to a girl at
Shopping's a
Publix
pleasure.
and be like, can I get your number?
It's a weird thing.
How do guys go about that? If you weren't dating me, all right, let's say you're wasted and you're at Publix and
I'm
you're still
wasted
dating
at
me.
Publix.
You're still dating me, but you're wasted. I don't even know where you are. I'm out of town for some reason. I'm in LA.
Okay, I'm drinking at the
And,
Publix
and you're
bar.
mad at me and you're drunk with your friends.
We're in a fight. I'm at the Publix bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're at Publix wasted.
Uh-huh.
PB, Publix bar. You literally go to Publix for the liquor store there.
Okay.
And then you're like, I want some fucking chips. And you go get some Cape Cod Originals.
Okay.
And there's a guy. How does it happen? Other than he just has to be hot, because that's really all that matters.
How does it happen that I give him my number?
Yeah.
Something funny has to happen. It can't just be like someone comes up to me and asks for my number. It has to be like
Can I get your number?
like we chase a dog around or something like that.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
has to be something like that before I'm like, okay, you can have my number.
Okay. Good
But
to
like,
know.
I don't know, one time at a McDonald's drive-thru, I was ordering, I think I got 2 hash browns and a Dr. Pepper. And the guy was like, okay, here's your card back, whatever. Also, can I have your number? And I was like, haha, next time. And then there's been so many next times that I've gone to that McDonald's and he's been working. And it's so awkward every time.
The audacity to ask.
And like, he knows he's going to be there and I'm going to come back. He must have been so
I know which
confident.
McDonald's too.
You do.
I'm gonna kill that
Go
guy.
fight him.
What if I was a super jealous, crazy dude?
What do you mean, what if? I don't know. Would things be the same? Like, if
Yeah.
you turned super jealous?
Yeah. I mean, clearly I'm not.
Clearly you're not.
You know? So, how's that work?
I don't know. I like you the way you are.
I'm changing.
Okay.
Tonight's my last night like this.
2019.
Um,
Popeye's mashed potato break. Shut up, Popeyes. Shut up, mashed potatoes. Do you like brown or white gravy better?
Brown.
Okay, me too.
It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna take you out to dinner and go see this show.
Okay, perfect.
We're at an hour. Let's just press pause.
Mm-hmm.
We can do some more later in the morning. I actually have to be at my dad's at 7.
Yeah, you have an
I would
early
love
morning.
for you to sleep over. I need you to.
Okay, we'll
'Cause
see
you're
what
way
happens.
too drunk to drive.
Okay.
But we're gonna press pause.
Mm-hmm. Press pause.
We're gonna go see Donnell Rawlings.
Shout out. He's listening.
Hopefully he comes back.
Yeah.
He'll be on the show.
Stay tuned for later when we have Donnell Rawlings on the
Hey
show.
Donnell, I had a really good time watching your set.
Is that me? Are you doing
It's
me right now?
Me.
Are you sure?
Hey Donnell.
Okay.
I had
that
a
sounds
really
like you.
really good time. Me and my girl here, we laughed. Your set was good. I love Chappelle's show. I just listened to you on Theo Vaughn, dude. I think you're the funniest, dude. And I got a podcast, so could I pay you $40 to come over and smoke you out and come on my podcast, bro?
Bruh.
Think you would do it?
Think you down, bro?
You know, bro?
That sounds like a pitch. I think we're ready for tonight.
We'll work on the pitch on the ride over. But
no,
we'll
we're
do it.
perfect. We're not going to talk about it at all.
I love you, Claire.
I love you too.
It's crazy.
It's wild. You're wild.
Hopefully you don't break my heart.
Hopefully you don't break my heart, but we'll see what happens. Stay tuned.
I'll
Keep
kill
listening.
myself right on YouTube, baby.
Shut up.
Post it just for you.
Baby, I love you so much. I'm going to do this for you
Mhm.
on YouTube
This is for you. Live stream. Now that you added me on Facebook.
to prove my love for you.
You friend requested me, loser.
Yeah. I did. It's so
You just wanted to be Facebook
embarrassing.
official. Sorry, I have
I
a
just wanted to look
podcast
at all
and
your
a lot of
pictures.
bitches.
I just wanted to look at all your pictures. See how cute
You
you
didn't
are.
though.
I know, but I will. I
Hold
promise.
on.
Okay, I'm holding on. Holding on.
I think
Just
that
scrolling on
girl-
his phone. What girl?
The Tinder conversation popped up.
Oh, the joke?
Oh my god!
Did she make another joke? That's what I would have done.
She goes. So I
now
just
you can't have her on if she's listening. If
I don't
you're
give
gonna...
a fuck. I don't give a fuck if she comes on.
I don't think she's listening.
Honestly.
She hasn't listened this long at least.
So my phone just froze for some reason. All right, we're gonna end on this for the pause. I was telling Claire. I don't understand what happened.
You broke it.
Okay, so basically, I was telling Claire that I'm gonna get more Tinder episodes now that I have a girlfriend because like these girls are gonna think I'm serious, and so I told this girl I copy and paste every time to everybody, so you think you have some good. I didn't use it for you. You were too early.
No, but now they're all gonna know.
I don't care.
Okay.
Are you not gonna come on because I copied and pasted a fucking?
They might not.
Then don't. I said, so you got some good stories for the podcast, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, I have a bunch of Bandcamp moments, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, she's like, what do I need to do? And I was like, as long as you can be open and honest, I've done 300 episodes. We got this, you know. And she goes, I don't know what I'm signing up for here, but 300 is a big number. LOL, but I'm pretty open, honest about everything, so ask away, Mr. Podcaster. Think I can feature with Joe Rogan? Yeah. So I just sent her the fucking link to my YouTube. And she responds.
Which, if you search CJ Couch Talk in the YouTube search bar, you will find.
She responds, you really were serious! Exclamation point. LOL, my B.
Oh, it's a bit. She thought it was a bit. Your profile is a bit.
Isn't that crazy? And she probably still would have came here. That's what's nuts.
And then you would have had the microphones and she would have been so surprised. It would have been a good episode.
She just said something very interesting. She said, have you peeked my, and I can't see because my phone's frozen.
Peeked my, P-I-Q-U-E?
Yeah, I'm really curious as to what this could be.
Have you peeked my? Or you have peeked my?
I don't know why I want to be mean to this girl. So she says, I got a 3-hour drive to show. And if you piqued my interest, a nice Gibson in the back, Mr. Couch. It's not a Gibson. It's actually a Yamaha.
It's a Yamaha.
Or a Schecter.
How could you not know?
Either way.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah. I have a metal guitar. I play Schecters. I play metal. And my acoustic
very rock
is
and roll.
The most expensive Yamaha that Yamaha makes. David Bowie once took a poop in it. So...
That's Ziggy Stardust, babe.
Yeah.
Jesus. He took a poop in it.
Nice. All right. We're going to go see Donnell Rawlings and have dinner
Bye.
first. Bye. Okay, boom. We are back. Happy Saturday for us. You'll be listening to this on Saturday if you're a real listener.
Yes. True
Claire is a real listener.
I am.
But you said you will not be listening to this.
I think I probably will not listen to this one.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to.
No. What's up?
What do you mean, what's up?
You don't like your voice?
Well, that's not really
I love your voice.
Thank you. That's nice for you to say that. But I don't know. I ghosted my therapist for a reason. I don't want to hear myself talk about all the things I said.
So you ghosted your therapist?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you said you went back.
Mm-mm.
You liar.
I didn't lie to you. I wouldn't.
The rapist? That's a therapist, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Classic joke. Male, female?
She was a woman.
Would you feel comfortable with a male?
Yeah, my psychiatrist is a male.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You have a psychiatrist and a therapist.
Well, yeah, you got to get that balance, you know.
What's the difference?
One can prescribe you medication.
So that's your favorite?
Of course, that's the one I still go to.
What's the difference?
What do you mean?
Like in the way that they have discourse with you?
Like a therapist, you go there for I would go for 45 minutes and I would pretty much just talk about whatever I wanted.
What were you talking about?
Whatever I wanted.
I love it. Okay.
A lot of stuff. Yeah. I mean, you kind of just spill all whatever you have inside you out, and it's emotional and weird.
Yeah.
But it feels good after.
Oh, I know that. I can only do that on a podcast.
Yeah, but that's still therapy.
Exactly. That's why I do it.
Mm-hmm. So you get it.
I'm unable to have therapy performed on me.
Okay.
You
You're just too fucking crazy.
Yeah. I honestly, I like with you.
Mm-hmm.
There's this weird thing where if it's on my term, and I know therapy's on your terms, but if it's on my terms, on this, I'll say anything.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're very honest.
Yeah. And with you, I'll say anything and tell you. But to somebody, who is going to judge me.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm
It's uncomfortable.
incapable.
It's uncomfortable for
I'm
sure.
incapable.
Yeah,
man.
I believe that.
It's like I won't do it.
That's
Or-
fine. It's not for everyone. I mean, yeah.
Or I'll just turn it on them. You know what I mean?
couch talking real quick.
Yeah. So it's like
I get
not
that.
healthy.
It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah. How do you think it's something that is kind of like meditation? Like just with practice, you get better at it.
For sure. I mean,
Have you ever meditated?
I don't like doing that either. I mean,
I can't.
yeah.
Part of being psycho.
I don't like it. It feels weird.
I can't just turn off my fucking my mind,
It doesn't
man.
stop, dude.
I can't stop, dude. Really though, like I've so like it seems like yeah, it's so great, but like I listen to podcasts nonstop.
Me too.
That's a sickness.
It's wild.
It's a sickness.
There's no quiet.
Like when I walk Daisy,
Uh-huh.
I put it on my phone. And I listen to it out loud because my headphones I just leave in my car, so I
I
never
do that too
forget for work.
sometimes.
Yeah, I do it every time. The only time I'm not listening to podcasts is when I'm doing a podcast, and
Okay.
even then I'm listening right up until I do one.
Yeah.
And it's not like for inspiration. It's literally just so I'm not thinking.
Yeah.
And then when I'm with you,
Yeah.
but like or music. Like I've been listening to a lot more music in the car.
Brand new.
Not actually as much.
Panic.
Somewhat. I'm listening to a lot of Saves the Day.
Okay.
And like Manchester Orchestra.
Okay.
It's been my
Sad boy shit.
for the past like 3 days. That's been my jams.
I like it.
And I'll always listen to like Circa every now and then, but
Of course. Work that in.
I just cannot not have something going on.
I feel ya. I can relate to that.
And as soon as
I don't know if
do,
it's like okay though.
it's not okay. I think it's called suppressing. But
It's fine. Everything's fine.
every time I do, and I even like, I just can't do it. Like on a day that I'm off, like I'm gonna clean my room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You do like to stay busy.
yeah. And because I know that if I don't, I fall into bad habits.
Yeah.
So like
I mean,
That's
then
the
it's
biggest
good.
difference.
It's good to stay busy then.
that's the biggest difference in like now versus my past at all in terms of like dealing with anything. Is now I just constantly stay busy and do stuff.
You
When
do good
before-
things though.
Yeah, exactly. But before, I didn't do anything. Like I would literally only work, and I'd be like, I don't want to do fucking anything
Yeah.
except for dumb shit. And then it's like all that energy goes into that. And now you spend so much time as an idiot digging yourself into a deeper idiot hole
Yeah.
that like
It happens.
you don't even realize though that just like an average thing of like going out to cop is like a 3-hour thing, which you get off work and you have nothing to do now and you realize, holy shit, like it's 3:30, 4 o'clock. Like I'm not going to bed for another 8 hours.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And this isn't like some motivation shit. This is literally just like, God bless you if you can. Even with Call of Duty, I can only play a couple games.
Yeah.
Like I've never played for like 2 straight hours.
You normally play for like 3 or 4 games at most.
Yeah.
When I'm here at least.
The most I've played on my own is probably 6 games, you know? So I get settled and
Yeah.
I start thinking and I'm like, fuck. And then I just start doing something.
It gets
you know?
hard.
I'm like, okay, I'll just clean. And it's not like it's weird that it's a subconscious thing. Like I'm not literally like, okay, I'm out of the zone. Like I'm disinterested in Call of Duty now. I'm sad. Let me do something.
Yeah.
It just happens where I'm like, okay, I'm done playing Call of Duty. I'm going to clean my room. And then I'm cleaning my room for hours. You know what I mean? I was like, okay. Like I've redesigned my room so many times since
It
I've
looks
lived
great in here.
I love it now. And like there's no way I'm moving it because of the way the bed is. But I don't know. I think you got to stay busy.
I mean, when I'm not busy, I definitely feel worse.
Yeah.
And I
And
can't
it's
like
hard to
pretend that's
explain.
not true.
It's like, what does it feel like? And It's
Yeah.
like, what is that?
And
How do you explain it?
I don't know. I just like the feeling.
Yeah.
I explain it as like feeling stuffy inside,
Mm.
where it's like there's just something like pressure
Yeah.
and like bad shit.
Mm-hmm. What do When you say bad shit though, like, are you thinking like I suck, or are you thinking everything sucks?
It's more like things are bad and it's not gonna change.
Okay, but it's not like do you think, and it could be both obviously, but like, are you thinking everything sucks and it's not going to change because everything sucks and it's not going to change, or because I suck?
It's not really about me.
That's what I'm saying. That's good.
Yes, yeah.
Thank
you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
That's just real, dog. World sucks, bro. I feel you.
Oh yeah.
I'll indulge. I'll indulge that idea for the world.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it is. I feel you. I think I have the different one.
Okay.
Where it's
Tell me about it. Okay.
Where I'm like, I suck.
Yeah.
Like,
why?
I don't know. But when I do this,
I mean, yeah, I also don't know why, so that's another question.
No one knows. But it's like, I will always just be like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, on an insane amount, like the times I do it a day is insane. Like, I'll be driving in my car, and I'm so self-conscious of like everything that I'm doing.
Yeah.
That I'm like,
is it because you think people are like watching?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be doing anything. You know what I mean? I just want to be a person in
Is
the
it
car.
like how you don't pick a Sims character or whatever?
Oh,
like
exactly.
You keep it very like,
I'm just driving.
Yeah, I'm just fucking driving.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything to be cool. It's whatever.
I've not always been this way.
Okay, what changed?
Like, I used to have so much fun in the car.
What changed?
I don't know. It's probably drug use destroying your brain.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
That's something.
Because, like, I'm a happy kid with a happy life.
Yeah.
Nothing's happened unless I blacked it out. And, like, it's this huge thing that no one knows about. That only my blackout
Stay tuned.
conscious knows about. Yeah, we'll figure that out. But for the most part, I don't know.
It's complicated.
Yeah, I don't even know what you just asked.
Why? What changed?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be that. Just the deprivation of chemicals.
Does that get regenerated?
Yeah, it takes a really long time, though.
Okay, cool.
You know?
You got plenty of time.
It's just, like, everything's a tolerance thing.
Yeah.
And the reason that people build a tolerance is because your brain gets used to it. Like, it's not, I don't know how to explain it, but it, like, people, I think when they think of a tolerance, like with weed, like, the reason that you get a tolerance is because your brain becomes accustomed to dealing with that level of chemicals, so it tries to balance itself out, because that's all we're trying to do all the time. So, like, with drugs that are at a way higher level, it'll probably take years.
Yeah.
But I do remember, like, when I went to rehab when I was like 19, I was like, I could feel my brain fixing itself. I fucking swear to God.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
That's
and
cool.
like, I really was super happy, you know?
That's good.
Yeah, it was weird. And not that, I guess what I'm saying is, like, I've been through this where, like, obviously the first week of rehab is weird because you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a strange
But
world,
I'm such an idiot,
sure.
and so, like, I was so non-introspective at the time that, like, I wasn't even really thinking about it. You know what I mean? I was just like, I was literally, it was just like going to work or something. Like, oh, these people are cool. Like, these, you know what I mean? Because everyone is in there a great version of themselves. You know what I mean? Like, that's why people build these weird friendships, because it's like, this is so unique. Like, we haven't experienced this in years where you're just friends with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so, I don't know, but I guess now it's just taking longer to get back. Just ramped up on everything, and now my brain's like, oh, well,
we gotta
this
chill
is what
for a
you
minute.
get. You know? So the one that writes the prescriptions.
Okay, yeah, the psychiatrist.
How long have you been getting prescriptions?
He's actually been, like, on and off, not consistently. My psychiatrist since I was 16 or 15.
Okay. So
15.
when did, like, You just went there and they're like, okay, this is what you need.
Yeah.
There's never been anything else.
What do you mean?
Like, what else is there? There's no other ideas. It's just like,
Well, they like give
and I'm
you,
not against it at all.
Yeah, they give you medication and then they like refer you to a therapist or whatever kind of like thing you're gonna do.
Why can't they just be the person who talks to you? It's too expensive.
That's a complicated question.
Insurance, probably.
yeah, shit like that.
Your insurance is like, we're not paying for a fucking psychiatrist to see you every week.
My psychiatrist is cool. Like, I really like him and like he knows me, so he does talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the only one I go to now, so it's kind of like,
yeah.
But I don't know. It's whatever. I'm not like super into it, but I've obviously been doing it for a while.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's helped or made things worse?
When I don't take my medication, things get worse.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know.
And
I mean,
this is an impossible question to ask.
Yeah.
But do you think if you never took the medications, what would have happened?
I don't know. Because like I wasn't on them for a long time and things got really bad.
Yeah.
And like it feels really stupid to say because it's like, ugh.
No, it's the reality. And that
I know.
gets back.
It's so annoying.
But
though.
my point is, and like, it sounds like I've been talking about nonsense for a while, but I've literally had a point to this the whole time, and it goes back to the tolerance.
Yeah.
Where your brain's used to operating on that even level.
Yeah.
And then you get off of it, and it's like, I don't think it's as much of, and it's definitely like you're fucked up, but like, it's not as much of you being fucked up as it is if you got off of a drug. Where it's like, I feel like shit right now because my brain is incapable of feeling good.
Yeah.
So it's like a waiting period that's very long.
Yeah, the way it's like been described to me is that if you like actually have some sort of chemical imbalance that you need to have adjusted, it's not forever that you have to take the medication, or sometimes it is, but when you don't get off of it correctly, it makes it worse the next time you try to like fix things.
You're good.
And so like, I don't know. I stopped taking it when I was like 17 or whatever. And so sometimes doctors are like, well, that's why things got worse for you because you weren't on it anymore. But it's like,
that's my point.
Yeah.
That's the problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
And like my mom dealt with all sorts of shit. And like she weaned herself off Xanax, I'm pretty sure. And it was like this crazy process.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and Xanax isn't the same thing. But like, it's just nuts that like once you're in it, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's
and they
wild.
put you in it when you're a fucking kid.
Yeah, it's
That's
wild.
what's crazy.
But it's like, I don't know. Do I need it or do I not need it, or is it? I don't know. It's hard to know like what's actually making things different in my life.
That's the thing that sucks is like you don't know because like, and what a risk.
Mm-hmm.
That's the like devil in it.
Yeah.
That you have to, or else kid's gonna kill himself.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
It's super complicated.
Or you could have like a fucking break.
Yeah.
You know? So like that's the what is it? The cost outweighs the benefit.
Absolutely.
Where it's like you could just not take this and deal with it as a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
And like go through really hard times. Or you can take this and if you stop, you're fucked.
Yeah, things
but, like,
get
you could
wild.
just take this forever.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know why I don't want to take it forever, but I just don't.
That's the difference. That's why you're not a drug addict and don't do drugs. Because, like, thank God I don't have health insurance because I would definitely get prescribed some shit, like an SSRI that I would be like, fuck yeah, I'm taking this every day. It's going to fix me. That's how I think.
Well, like, what if it did, though? Because I don't.
It would.
Yeah. So why is that a bad thing?
I don't think it is.
It's just a weird thing.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Like, if it works, then you should just take it every day. I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You're the one who's like, I don't want to take it
I
every
know,
day.
but I have no reason to think that it's not logical.
It's just a pride thing of like, fuck, I don't want to take
It's
something
just frustrating,
every day. Yeah, I get that because why would you want to take something every day? That's like why I don't do drugs now. It sucks.
It is a little bit, a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think it's something that is overprescribed, but I don't think you shouldn't be prescribed it.
In
You know what
my
I mean?
individual case, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of people out there that like.
Yeah, there's people.
You
like,
should just fucking.
There's
quit
lots
being
of
a
people
pussy.
who.
But like you're not like that.
But there's lots of people who definitely need it more than I do too, where it's like,
Of course, you're not the worst.
I know.
case.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying it doesn't help people sometimes. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to take it. Like,
It helps people.
yeah, it helps people
A lot. It
in
helps.
lots of ways.
It
And
probably
there's no reason to
percentage-wise
stop taking your meds.
It's helping more people.
Yeah, it's good.
But that's not to say that it's not overprescribed.
Yeah, it's definitely
because,
overprescribed.
I mean,
And
think about this. This is
Mhm.
the thing that sucks about it. Where like on my level, like 1,000%, if I were to go to a therapist, I've been,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like they would probably classify me as a sociopath and tell me to
Okay.
get the fuck out of here. You have no
Nice.
point coming back. But in all reality,
that's what you want to hear.
they would try
Mm-hmm.
for money
To help you,
and I would
for
get
money.
some shit.
Yeah,
But would I still be CJ Couch Talk?
that's the thing that like a lot of people like bring up to me too. It's like, well, do you feel like a different person? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
tell
because
me.
You're yourself.
I don't
Like,
know. Like,
everyone's constantly changing anyways.
Like other people would know before I would. I feel like.
And I wouldn't. I love who you are though.
Thank you.
Like meds or not. This whatever this is, just if this is what you got to do to be this, then do it.
Okay.
You know, I think that's the weird thing that like people do look at it like, oh, you shouldn't be doing something.
Mhm.
Dude, fuck that. Like, you know,
It's very weird. And
it's like you shouldn't eat
complicated.
broccoli every day because it's too healthy. Like what?
Yeah, there's definitely good reasons to do it, and I have complicated feelings on it.
That's the thing about it. The people that are saying you shouldn't take things and
Mm-hmm.
SSRIs are bullshit and blah blah
Mhm.
blah, and every school shooter was on an SSRI and every mass shooter was on an SSRI. Those are the same people who are meal planning and eating the exact same fucking thing, and you know what I mean. Like they're doing something
Yeah.
to specifically be this type of thing. And I
Mhm.
know their argument is, yeah, you try this instead of doing that. You live life my way.
Yeah,
But you sound like every old person who's
I
saying
mean,
that like
it's
their
ridiculous
issues
when
are right.
someone's like, "Go do yoga and you'll feel better."
Yeah, that's so stupid.
It's so frustrating
Like
and just
you
like
will feel better temporarily.
Yeah, I will do yoga with you, but like that's not gonna actually fix what's going on.
You'll feel better for
Yoga's great. I love doing yoga. It's cool. It makes me feel good, but it's not like there are people who can't fix things with yoga.
exactly
That's
like
not-
it temporarily helps.
And there are people who don't understand that and don't like. There's a disconnect there.
Yeah, those are the people
Yeah.
that are like doing yoga to be happy. You're taking this to be happy.
Yeah.
They're doing something to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same fucking thing. But they look at it as like, oh, it's not what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's just. Hmm.
If you had a kid,
Mm-hmm.
everybody who's like, SSRIs are bad and no one should take them. If you had a fucking kid and they were suicidal as a child
Yes.
and they're like, we need to give this to your kid and it will help.
Yeah.
You're telling me you would tell them to get on a meal plan and work out and do yoga?
That's the thing. Like, if you're a parent, of course you would do anything to help your child, and like that you think would make them feel better,
Mhm.
and that would get them somewhere that would help them be happy.
It's nuts though, but there's people who don't. Like, there's people who would be
You're
like,
right.
no, we're not taking that. You're just going to
You're
have
right.
to
You're absolutely
suck it
right.
up. And then at the opposite end of the spectrum, there's parents who a kid on a this level that me and you are talking about,
Mhm.
a kid who's hyper,
Yeah.
and instead of like trying to satisfy this kid's hyperactivity,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, we'll just give him this.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. So like there's both ends of the spectrum, but like if you love your kid and the doctor prescribes something, you definitely have to look at it. But when it comes to like a suicidal or just a highly depressed child,
Mm-hmm.
if you can't see that in your fucking kid, then what it should be is you see it in your kid and you try to help them
Mhm.
in whatever natural way you think.
Mm-hmm.
And when that doesn't work, then you need to realize that like, okay, this is something that's not just a little phase
Yeah.
that my child's going
It's
through,
just the face.
you know?
And this is parental advice with CJ Couch.
Yeah, couch talk. So I know everyone's been wondering and on the edge of their seats waiting to hear about the comedy show.
Absolutely. In
Um,
suspense.
We saw Donnell Rawlings last night.
Mm-hmm.
Quite the show.
Hilarious.
He did like an hour and what, 30?
40.
Hour 40.
Yeah.
That's right. He went long.
It was wild. It was
Yeah.
really good.
It was really good.
Really, really good.
His opener was Marshall Brandon.
Also very funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
I mean, the host was decent.
He was cool.
You know.
He had ideas.
Yeah. He just needs more time. As somebody who doesn't do stand up,
As two stand-up
Yeah.
comedians.
as two people who listen to comedy podcasts, this guy just
We're here
needs
to
more
say.
time. He needs to hit more mics. He needs to get on stage, and he'll work it all out.
You gotta work out. Yeah, you gotta work out the material.
But it really, like, it solidified for me the reason that I haven't done stand up is because I know that when I write it and I try to do it in the way like Chris, I was talking to him and I was showing him all the stand up spots, you know.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you know, you got to like write it and rehearse it and like, you know what I mean?" And no, I fucking don't,
I
dude.
think
Because if I
that-
do that, I'm not good enough yet, and I'm gonna write it too like
I
loose.
think you could not do that though. Like you are capable of not writing it and rehearsing it and going out there and
1,000%. That's what I'm
doing
saying.
like actual material.
So
That's good.
I was in the same mindset
Mm-hmm.
of when I originally wanted to do comedy. I was in this mindset of I got to write it all down, rehearse it all a million times, and get it to where I know exactly what it is, and go up there and just run through it like it's a fucking play or something.
Yeah.
And I started listening to podcasts because I wanted to, this is before podcasts, and I started listening to podcasts, and everything was like, you got to be tight, and you got to get on stage, and you got to figure it out, and everything. And after hearing that host last night just not have any tight material,
Yeah.
like that, his set could have been 1 minute long. He could have told all those stories
Absolutely.
in 2 minutes.
Absolutely.
Easily.
Yeah.
And they would have been way funnier. And that just solidified it for me that like when I do go to LA, and I don't care if you're listening to this and you're like, "Oh, dude, that's such a bad idea to do this." I'm going up there with one super tight banger joke,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm feeling the rest of the room, and I'm fucking not doing crowd work, but I'm just going to address every feeling that I have.
Yeah, you have a lot of stories that are ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
And that you know how to tell in a compelling way.
Yeah, so I'll just, and that's not to say that I'm going to be great or even do it, but I do want to do it. Like, I want to say, not that like, if I did do it, I'd want to do it to be funnier on this.
Yeah.
Because just naturally figuring out on stage how a joke works and how people react to how you talk is going to help with this.
Yeah.
And this is what it's about. Like, I don't want to be a stand-up comedian. Like, really.
You like this.
Think about it. Like, we were talking about it last night when we were smoking before the show. It was like, because you're like, when are you going to do stand-up?
Because when are you going to do stand-up?
I don't know. And I was just kidding with the voice.
No, that's how I sound.
That's how you sound, yeah. So you're like, when are you going to do stand-up? So, I was like, I don't know, because I don't want to be a stand-up,
Yeah.
but I want to do it. But it's like, why do I want to do it if I don't want to be a stand-up?
Well, I mean,
I don't want to struggle. I want to be a headliner.
Yeah.
I don't want to struggle.
But
And I'm not the person who struggles.
I think if you did it once, you would enjoy it. I don't know.
I would love it.
And I think you would want to do it more.
I love
You don't have to do
making
something.
people laugh.
Yeah, you don't have to do something to like be the best at it.
Could be my hobby.
Immediately. Yeah.
But like in the comedy world, people that are hobby comics are fucking bitches. Get
I
the
don't know.
fuck out of here.
I think I'm a little biased, but I think you're hilarious and that you would do well if you just started to do it. And it doesn't mean you have to be a stand-up comic.
I know. And it would be fun, and I'm sure I could feature one day.
Hell yeah.
But I just don't want to struggle.
Yeah, I get that.
But you know who else doesn't want to struggle?
Who?
A lot of people, and I'm not, this is like going to be a weird, this is just something I just thought of. No one's probably really thought of it before.
Okay,
It's pretty
Mr.
weird.
Original.
Like how I was telling you last night, and you were kind of getting onto this, but I was like, no, you don't understand. Like, you have to struggle for 5 years. I was like, even if I go do Kill
Yeah,
Tony
yeah.
and I crush, and then I do the Ice House and crush, and then I go to the Comedy Store and crush, to be a paid regular, I'd have to do another 5 years of not making money and being a loser. No offense. And it's like if you're a comic out there, I'm not saying you're a loser. I'm saying I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot just struggle like that. I can't live like that.
Why?
I just can't.
You don't have to.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have a job and I'm willing to do it. It's not like I hate my fucking job.
Yeah. I think that your podcast is cool. And I think you could
Thank you.
go places with that.
But what I'm saying is, I think that people aren't, I don't think you have to struggle anymore with the
Mhm.
way social media is.
Definitely not.
Like, if you're funny as fuck,
mm-hmm.
I'm talking fucking really funny at the start, because there's a lot of people who are.
Yeah.
Like, there's people who within a year could do a 30-minute set that's very entertaining,
Definitely.
and then stretch it out for another 20 and do a 50-minute hour and headline a room. You know what I mean? But it's not profitable. I think with social media and everything, you could have a podcast
Yes.
and Patreon it.
Mm-hmm. Shout out
And-
Patreon.
I don't do this
Okay.
because I'm not making enough money yet. But once I start making like at least $100 on Patreon a month,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put all of that into advertising and all that to build it. So
Yeah.
if you put all the money that you make from it into it,
Mm-hmm.
in a year you could have 100,000 followers and be able to go to these cities and sell them out and do something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That exists to where you don't have to quote unquote struggle,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But like, how rare will that be?
I don't know. It happens.
Yeah, it does. It's
So
weird.
Why not you? You know?
But I don't, that,
Like, I get that it's rare, but like,
everyone's doing stand up now, like listening to all these podcasts. Everyone who's on the fucking
Mhm.
production staff, they're all just did their first set or they've been doing it for 3 months. And it's like everyone's doing it. And how about I'm just the podcast guy
yeah.
who's funny as fuck and
You are
should be
funny as
doing
fuck, and
stand up,
yeah.
but won't. Sorry.
Then fuck stand up.
I want
If
to
you-
though.
I know you want to, and so I think you should. But if like you do it and you don't want to actually do it, you don't have to.
I
There's no
know.
reason you would have to continue if you started. I
Yeah.
just think you would have a lot of fun doing it, and I think you would make a lot of people laugh.
I just would love to be crushing and just look over and start cracking up at you. You know?
I didn't have to sit somewhere I couldn't see you, or you couldn't see me.
Yeah, I would be cracking up. Just to see you laugh is my favorite thing. It's so fun. Last night was so fun.
Mm-hmm. It was
Like-
a really good night.
Really good. Let's run through it. So we
Okay.
do the podcast.
Yeah.
I can't wait to listen to the first half where we're buzz as fuck and then listen to this.
That's why I'm not gonna listen.
So take us through it.
You take us through it. What do you mean?
You're the guest.
Okay, we did a podcast.
Did a babecast
Babecast. Shout out. YouTube.com.
/babecast.
No, I don't know what that
Don't
is.
search that.
CJ Couch Talk.
Search CJ Couch Talk. That's so funny to me. Okay, so podcast is over.
Mm-hmm.
You had 4 rosés.
Yep, I sure did. Then we went to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Enzo's.
Where'd we go?
Enzo's.
Enzo's.
I'm sorry.
Everyone
that's my
says
bad.
Enzo's.
I know, that's like the instinctual thing. Enzo's. And it was delicious.
That's going to be a Mandela effect thing. They're going to be like, it was called Enzo's? I thought it was
the
called
whole
Enzo's.
time.
I knew it was called Enzo's. I saw
I
it.
refuse to believe that it's not.
Yeah. So,
That's me though. 'Cause
Very
it's
good,
Enzo's. So delicious.
yeah.
Really good.
I want to shout out Enzo's.
Very like nice place. Very friendly people there too.
I love everyone there. They're very
Mhm.
nice.
Very nice people.
It's nice to see like family people.
Mhm.
It was cool that Stephanie was our waitress.
Yes.
We weren't in her section.
Yeah, that was nice.
Very busy.
She was busy because she was a good waitress.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Chicken franchise.
Very good.
So delicious, which
I-
is like,
Loved it.
I mean, as everyone knows, like a lemon butter sauce.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that. I
Yeah.
just wanted to reiterate.
Yeah. Come on. Francesca.
Mhm, it's obviously franchise.
Mm-hmm.
But it was delicious, and I had a great dinner.
There's some left in the fridge.
That's good to know.
I'm gonna eat it.
Mm-hmm.
I was disappointed because I didn't think of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the minestrone.
That was really good. That was maybe my favorite part.
So good.
Good soup.
Their fucking soup is so good.
What did you get?
Veal Francesca.
You also
Little
got the
baby.
franchise.
Oh, yeah. That was the hardest. First, I wanted to get a pizza for
You
us.
thought a lot about what
That
you
was the
got.
most difficult. Shout out YouTube. The most difficult choice of my life in terms of ordering at a restaurant.
Yeah.
There was everything.
You were very
I was so hungry.
focused on your decision.
I was so hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And everything looked good. I was going to get the eggplant parmesan.
There are a lot of good options, and I think we should go back sometime.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
That can be our spot. Let's
Okay.
start doing that.
Okay.
Enza's in the Comedy Zone.
Okay, very cool. I like that.
For anybody, we could do this every week because the Comedy Zone's cheap. It's like $20.
Mm-hmm.
Enza's
It's
is not, but it's fine. It's delicious and good, and it's a date night. We can do that once a week. Start doing Friday late shows.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love that.
Me too.
And then do a podcast called The Friday Late Show. Oh! There we go. In the car after.
Different pink alcohol has to be involved. If you
Look at
want it
this.
to. Okay, what is that? Oh, nice.
Plug this bitch into your car.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Check it out on YouTube.
I'll
It's
buy
a little
another
plug
one.
thing.
So this is a thing that you plug into your cigarette lighter and then you plug something into it.
Mm-hmm.
I have an extension cord.
You're
We
so
don't even
prepared.
need another one.
Look at you.
Boom. Plug this in. Plug in the extension cord. Plug in the camera. Plug in the mics. We could do an episode in the Comedy Zone parking lot, which we wouldn't. We would do it right here
Okay.
in my parking lot
Catch Truck Studio.
and smoke a blunt.
Mm-hmm.
The Friday Late Show. I would love that. I would love that because we can't do it here because we got home too late.
Yeah, we did get home very late.
What a
he
night.
ran long.
He ran so long.
But it was fine. It was great. It was hilarious.
They turned off the like projection screen of him.
Did.
He fucking did not care.
He read a text on stage.
Read a text on stage. I think he texted back.
He probably typed something.
He took questions,
It
which
was-
he
yeah.
did not try to.
No, but he was like very gracious about it. I
Yeah.
thought he was cool and like he handled it well.
Yeah, that was very good.
Mhm.
And that heckler, which she was just a drunk lady who
Yeah.
was in the VIP trying
She
to be
was
cool.
loud. She did a great job protecting her voice though.
Yeah, and he
She
also
was in theater
wasn't.
for sure.
He wasn't talking to her.
No, he wasn't, and she just wanted to be like,
Yeah.
"Hello."
Yeah, she just wanted to be. What was he talking about? The going through the phone.
Yeah, someone's phone.
Yeah.
So that woman had her phone.
It's just, I don't know. I think. Oh yeah, she was. Yeah. She goes, "Don't go through a black woman phone."
And she said it from so like not that far
From
away,
the
but
VIP?
like yeah, the VIP.
Yeah,
And it was like loud and sounded like she was in a mic.
that was like me and Tony.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But he asked me. I was so glad that he didn't destroy her.
Yeah.
That would have turned the show.
Yeah, he was good with the crowd.
Because she was not gonna back down.
Mm-mm.
Like she was about to be a bitch.
Yeah, she was.
She was waiting for him to do that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he just had some phone material ready to go.
Yeah, he was just fuck that shit. He's ready to go.
I'm just talking about my phone right now.
But yeah, for anybody who's like super into comedy, we got a really special experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did it an hour 40 and fucking told Chappelle Show stories.
Yeah.
Because he got asked.
Charlie Murphy stories.
Yeah, Charlie Murphy stories. Like people were it's 2 questions,
Mm-hmm.
but 3 questions because one person asked 2.
Yeah.
It was like, so the first person said, "Tell us a story about Dave Chappelle,"
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like, "Man, get Dave Chappelle to come up here."
Yeah.
And then he realized like, I loved watching him go through that.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had the perfect angle for when he turned around to
Yeah.
still see his face.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was so annoyed by that, and that probably happens every night.
Mm-hmm.
But he wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that show. I think he's funny enough that he would,
Yeah.
but I don't think he'd be able to sell out.
He seemed very like appreciative of his experience on the show, like him talking about it.
That's the beauty of it. You should
Mhm.
be.
Yeah.
And I think it's annoying, but he is appreciative. So
Yeah.
he sat there, he roasted him, and then he turned around, and you could see him like, should I do this or should I just keep doing material?
Yeah.
And
There
he
was that
decided
moment.
to indulge in it
Mhm.
because at the end of the day, that's why the room's filled.
Mm-hmm.
Which from a show that's 15 years ago, you know what I mean? Like
Just
it's
wild.
crazy, maybe longer. And it was just really honest and cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling about how he was never written into sketches.
Yeah, and
He
he was
would
just
just-
kind of like inserting himself into them.
We're gonna watch it after this.
Okay.
The funniest part of the Player Haters Ball,
Yeah.
in my opinion, throughout the whole thing, because there's funny bits, but
Mhm.
because it's multiple sketches. The funniest part about it is how he is just constantly, because he's got the Jerry curl,
Yeah.
fucking putting his shit in his hair, like spraying his hair with hairspray.
Yeah.
Because he had no lines. Like, I never knew that.
But he
Like,
talked about that, which is really very cool.
You would think that that's like a written bit to have him walking around.
Or just something that they like were improving. They're like, that's funny, keep doing that.
And it was so inspiring in this way to hear him like say, I was only probably had 4 minutes of dialogue, but when I had I knew that when I had a chance,
I had to be the funniest.
I was gonna be the funniest fucking person.
Yeah,
like he was, dude. Like you're gonna be dying watching that shit.
Shout out my dad. He loves the Chappelle Show.
Shout out
Please
Jim?
stop listening.
Tom.
I don't know a Jim.
Shout out Tom. GIM.
Interesting way to spell Jim.
TOM. Similar.
Yeah, very similar.
But yeah, that's cool. He loves it. Yeah.
He is a big fan of comedy.
Yeah, a lot of people, it's like, I don't know. It seems like it's so, and your dad was into it, but it seems like now it's just like this huge fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like when you really think about how crazy it is, that comedy is big enough that Netflix, not that they do specials and have this little comedy thing, that it's on the homepage like Bird Box style.
Yeah.
When Bert does a special or when Joe does a special.
Heavily featured.
Yeah. It's
which is cool. I'm into that.
It's like one of their selling points.
Yeah.
It's something that they emphasize, which is pretty crazy. You know? Like it's a shift. Yeah. And they're making so much fucking money. So much money. So much. I wonder, I'd love to know what Donnell made this weekend, but I guarantee you it's like 30 grand. Everyone was drinking. Hell yeah, everyone was drinking. And everyone was eating. The people that weren't drinking were high as fucking eating. Yeah, there was a lot of that too. I wanted to get cheese sticks so bad. I don't know why I didn't. You should have told me. I didn't even think about it. Oh my god. Like I wanted them and I was going to order. You were just in the zone. And remember how you asked me what I wanted to drink? And I thought it was just, I thought you were going to go to the bar or something. No. So I just was like, I don't even know what I said. But I didn't know the waitress was there. I didn't think about it. You know what I mean? So. Mistakes. We have to go back, get some cheese sticks. Like the way my seat was, I was never seeing anybody coming up. I was just fucking. You were just chilling. Yeah. Fun time though. It was a really good night. Yeah. What was your favorite part of last night? Oh my god. When he came out to Cardi B. Oh my god, you were dying. It was my favorite. It was like it felt like it was made for me, almost like in a way. So if I would have paid, it was tailored specially for me to be like, this is good comedy. Let's say I pay for the better tickets, which I don't ever want to do, not because of the money, because I don't want to sit right in the front. Yes, me neither. I'm not trying to fucking leave me alone. Like if I'll hang out with the comic, I'd rather it be after. Yeah. Not during. So, excuse me. You get the mic put on you. Okay. He just put it on me. Obviously, I have no idea what the fuck. I don't know that song. Bodak that was my first time hearing the full song. It was Bodak Yellow. That was my first time. He came out. What happened was he came out and he like. I loved it though. It was a great song. Put his mic on a dude and it was Bodak Yellow playing and then he sang along, rapped along with it. Very hard as well. The entire, well, not the entire song, but like the entire beginning. He was screaming. It was hilarious. He was into it. Yeah. Would you have gone with it? He puts I know the words. So would you have? I don't know. That would be a game time decision. What if it was an Edward part? I don't know if that. I don't know. You can't. I wouldn't say that, but I don't know what I would do. The best thing you could do? I would just like giggle about it. I don't know it. I don't know the song. What's a line that uses the N word? In Bodak Yellow? I don't know off the top of my head. This is red bottom. Just go through the whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna make up a song here. Okay. Wholehearted crunch. All right. The line is wholehearted crunchy treats N-word. Okay. And then the next it's yeah my N-word we get in paper. That's the line. Okay. It's the song now. And then puts it in your face and you go yeah my 2 middle fingers and then you finish the line. That's how you do it. I would never say that. You could do that maybe. No, if you did it. No. The 2 middle fingers is obviously not what you should do. Yeah. But if you just said it, then you didn't say the word. Okay. And you looked at everybody and then you came back and finished it. That would be hard as fuck. Yeah, but I wouldn't do that. What would you do? I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. That's why I'm never going to put myself in that situation. Next time we go, I'm buying. I'll leave. Until we get crowd work done on us, I'm buying the extra nice, not even the extra nice seats, just the closer.
I guess this is the end. Sorry.
You're done
Yeah, I can't go back with you then.
with the podcast or
No.
breaking up or
Yeah.
just shows?
All of it.
No, I just don't ever want to go to a comedy show with you again. We can still date.
Oh yeah, we can. We'll just won't ever talk about comedy or laugh again.
So,
Mm-hmm.
was it more fun to go to Enza's, which is
Okay.
nice,
Yeah.
but it's not like the nicest. Like you could
Okay.
wear jeans and a shirt there,
Mhm.
which you probably shouldn't, but you could.
Yeah,
I'm not hating on Enza's at all. It is a nice restaurant,
it's a great place.
but going to a 4-star, how many stars are 5?
Yeah, sure.
5 stars like Ruth Chris.
Okay. I don't really know.
So going to a 4-star like
Mhm.
Enza's, where plates are like $20 or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or so we last night where we had that experience where we have a decent dinner, which it
Mhm.
was fucking delicious, but I don't mean
Very
it was
good.
like super nice.
Yeah.
And then like we knew the people there too,
Mm-hmm.
so it was a little bit different. Like if we didn't
Yeah.
know anybody, it would have been a little bit more hoity-toity.
It was
But,
an experience.
We were dressed nice. I had my
Yeah.
shirt tucked in.
Oh yeah, you looked great.
Would you rather go to that dinner and a great comedy show,
Mm-hmm.
or the first time we went where we went to Chart House, which was fucking nice,
Yeah.
and then we went to a hack set after hack set
That's a
shitty
hard
comedy
question. Both times I had a really great night with
show? We
you.
were
Because like
having so much fun at
I
the
think
shitty comedy.
you were just fun to be around, or for me at least, it's very fun to be around you.
So if you had there was a virtual reality
Okay.
time machine,
Okay, cool.
would you go back to last night or Chart House?
I would go back to last night.
That was so fun.
It was a
man.
really good night.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
That was like really fun.
Mhm.
You good.
Yeah. We good.
You were. I love when you're cracking up.
Sometimes I can't help it.
It's so funny. Like I'm also cracking up,
Yeah.
which makes me happy. I just have a weird. I laugh at the audacity of things.
Yeah.
That people say that nobody is like. It's not a part of anything.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like, it's not really what he's saying. It's like, I can't believe this is actually.
He was saying exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like what he said was funny, but like when he said the Asians. that was fucking funny.
That was good.
And I didn't think he said Asians. I thought like it was just funny that he
Yeah.
thought of Asians.
Yeah.
I had no idea what was about to be said. But
Me
just,
neither.
that's funny.
Asians was good.
That was funny, you know. Shout out Marshall Brandon. Allegations, litigations,
Incarceration.
incarceration. Look at Dinky sleeping.
She's sleeping. She's taking a little daisy nap.
But it was really cool, and I'm gonna get into maybe 2 things or something that white people shouldn't talk about. But it was really cool how it was a black room, if you will, quote unquote, and it was really cool that political correctness shit does not exist in that world.
Mm-hmm. And he just all of the comics. I don't really know about the first one. He didn't really do anything that.
Yeah, no, the
Crazy.
fucking fat white guy.
Yeah, he was.
go up
He
there
was
and
just kind of there.
No, he did say he would
But-
fuck. So that's funny about all the homophobic shit that
Yeah.
Donnell Rawlings was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
And this guy's acting gay.
It
That
was
was
good.
so funny, and it
But
did not work.
They were all very just honest and be like, "This is comedy. We're not gonna like this is comedy. You're here for a reason.
Like-
you know where you are right now. It's Comedy Zone."
It's so much more fun to go to an urban night because especially the comedy thing specifically, not movies.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay, this is a joke. So when you go to
Mm-hmm.
like an urban comedy night versus a white comic, like
Mm-hmm.
if Brian Regan comes to town, he would never do the Comedy Zone, but if he did, there wouldn't be it's so much funnier when the room's shaking and everyone's laughing,
Mm-hmm.
and then some guy randomly is like, "Oh hell no!" You're like, "Yo,
There's some people who are having a great time and it was fun.
It made it so much more fun.
Yeah.
And then to hear like the kid at our table, he was like,
Yeah.
"This N-word crazy."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just there's a lot more. It's more fun.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't racist, but I
feels
noticed
good when people are enjoying something.
black people have more fun.
when they're
together.
outwardly enjoying something.
I don't know how
fun
this
to be
is just
around.
racist. I don't care. This is my podcast. I know I'm not racist. I'm having a black person on tonight. I'm token I'm tokening. What he fucking when I see like I worked off A Street.
Okay.
I'm working there on Monday. When there's like this little park area, and you don't just see white people all hanging out. And I don't mean this in the negative way of like they don't have jobs or anything. I mean literally like, and they do have jobs. It's like the community is a community. I don't know my neighbors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know who lives there. Chris's kids were like, "Who's that stairway lead to?" And I was like, "I have no idea."
Great question.
Don't know, bro. So like a black community is so much closer, and like it's just I don't know why I'm saying this, but like the only way I can relate my idea of when two black people like see each other, let's say in an all white area, and they see each other and they instantly bond, is the same way like two white kids who don't know each other, they find out that they smoke weed, and it's like, oh, we have like black people seem to have this like real community that white people do not fucking have at all.
There's probably a lot of complicated reasons for that too,
I guess. But it's not a black within black thing. It's
I know what you're saying.
To everybody. Like when I lived in that neighborhood, the reason I met that dude who was at the show was because he's just in the neighborhood. I saw him. Hey, I'd already seen him, and then he happens to know my ex's mom. But like, it's more like when I'm walking down a hallway. Like I've been working at. Wow, I'm so glad I did not say that. I have been working at a place, a huge corporate American
business,
thing. Right? And when I'm walking through the hallways and there's white people in the hallways, I'm not saying that's never happened. Every now and then they'll be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know what I mean? Every single black person is like I could talk to them. They're like way cooler and more open and nice compared to all the white people. And all the I wanted to talk about this on my solo podcast. All the fucking like higher like white people, whatever, that are working in the corporate thing, not with us doing the physical work, are so condescending. I was working and a guy literally came in, like I'm in the middle of working, I got my headphones in, doesn't say hi to me, doesn't say anything. He's looking at me, watching me work, and he goes, "How much longer?" Okay, now take this to a black guy who's in the same position, also doing his job's the exact same. He comes around, "Hey man, how you doing? What's going on?"
Yeah.
Talking to me. Didn't even ask me when I would be done. Just talk to me.
It's crazy how people will treat another person sometimes.
And I get that more from black people. I get nice interactions percentage wise way more out of black people.
Interesting.
Than I do white people. And I'm white.
You are white.
You know? Like my point is there's definitely racism, but I think white people are just shittier.
Yes.
Like just they're shittier.
Yeah.
Like if you go into an all white area, whether you're me or you or Donnell Rawlings,
absolutely,
or a black listener, like you're going to get treated worse than if you're in a regular ass integrated area, you know, like
I agree.
Like around here is pretty diverse.
Yeah. I'm from Ponte Vedra.
Yeah, so like exactly. Come here. Go to that BP and hang out there all day. You will talk to so many fucking people. And they're all going to be cool. And if you go to Ponte Vedra, people are going to like not want to look at you.
They treat you in a different way. And it's just, I don't know like what the reason is, but it's noticeable.
I've talked about this before, but it's literally been like 2 years. So when I worked here, like when Brian bought this place and before he moved in, I painted it. And we had these two kids working for us who, they were from like the west side, like the non-nice part at all. And they were really grateful to have a job. And we would meet them at the Walmart because they'd have to come over to the Buckman and they didn't have money and all this shit. And like they're trying to save gas. So they would meet us at the Walmart and I'd pick them up or my dad would pick them up and they'd ride with us. And, one, like, you know how I dress, and like I've talked about how I feel like a loser dressed like that, and I grew up upper middle class, so when I'm in my work clothes, I feel like people are looking at me like I'm a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
They beat me to Walmart. Like we were meeting at like 8:00 and they got there at like 7:30 because they were getting like food
Mm-hmm.
and all this shit, and they were like rolling blunts and all this. So I pulled up and they were still inside, and they come out and they get in the car and they're like, man, it's crazy the way people look at you when like you got this stuff on.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, dude, people are dicks.
People
you know?
treat you absolutely differently.
No. And in their head, because now they're going, they thought that people were looking at them like, oh, these are young kids like working, like these are hard workers. They're not some fucking losers not working.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
That's what I mean. Like there's just,
It's a different frame of reference.
it's all different. It's the same situation where they're getting the same looks from the people, and I'm perceiving them one way and they're perceiving them one way.
Yeah.
And these kids were Muslims.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
so
completely different frame of reference.
yeah. So, and I don't mean like they're Muslims. They should be like, I'm saying in Mandarin, white area, if you're a Muslim person and look like that, like the stereotype would be that you wouldn't get good looks.
Yeah.
They went there, and because they felt good about themselves, like to me, what I'm doing is lower class. To them, it's upper class. Even though I make great money, all that.
Yeah.
I understand that people in Ponte Vedra look at me as a underachiever in terms of you didn't go to college.
Yeah.
You should be a lawyer, you know?
It's very strange.
Yeah. But for them, people have shit jobs. So to have a job where you're making, at the time, I think they're getting paid $10 an hour. It's like, that's huge. So it just, no matter what happens, and that's kind of like getting back now to prescriptions and all this, like you can, it's definitely your mindset, but like I couldn't change my mindset to looking at it the way they looked at it.
Yeah, you can't.
In a genuine way that I feel the same and I'm as happy as they are.
Yeah.
I'm even knowing that for years now, I'm ashamed. You know what I mean? That's why people take SSRIs, because you can't literally think your way out of it.
Yeah.
Like that's not how it works. You can't work your way out of it, work out your way out of it.
Yeah, sometimes I just actually can't change it.
You just fucking can't. I don't know.
Life is weird.
What's your favorite part about being my girlfriend? Wait, hold on. What's your favorite part about being my girlfriend?
My favorite part about being your girlfriend, the way you treat me. You're really nice to me and really good to me, and you make me very happy.
What's the lamest thing I've ever done?
The lamest thing you've ever done? I don't know. That is complicated because you did something that was kind of lame, but like I understand why you did it.
Oh yeah. How dare you?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the only thing you've ever done.
done.
That's the only thing you've ever done that I could be like, that's kind of lame of you.
Yeah, and this is
But-
what I mean about, this is where I draw the line with personal life stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'll make it seem like it's my fault. Whatever.
Well, I don't
Wait.
think that it's like, yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
No, I know that. But like, the one bad thing about this, of being so honest, is like, I feel like I don't have my own life.
Yeah, I'm sure
That
it's like
isn't.
there's like a weird
Yeah.
line you have to draw.
And I used to in the drugs. So it was always like, I'll say anything because like I'm never going to talk about this.
Yeah.
This will never be something that they know that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So now that I don't have that, I want my favorite part of my life to be mine and not theirs. You know what I mean?
I like
Like we've
that.
talked about it.
Yeah.
And it's not even, I am enjoying not saying what it is and them thinking the worst.
Yeah.
I hope they think the worst. That's hilarious. Because at the end of the day, it is something that we both completely agree
Yeah.
is just
We're
like,
on the same page.
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Then
And,
that's my point. Like, this is really good, what we got going on.
mhm,
And I've enjoyed everything with
mhm.
you.
Yeah.
I think you're great.
I would literally, I got you. I'd do anything for you. You're just, I don't know. I've never met anyone as funny as you who like gets funny. Like you laugh at all the funny shit that I laugh at. Like you think I'm so funny.
I think you're hilarious.
Dude, I don't want to say who, but the ex that I lived with that like hated the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
No, she didn't think I was funny. Like if I ever sang anything, she would tell me to like stop. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, so I'm not used to like thinking like, oh, okay. I've always been like annoying. Also though, I knew I was being annoying, and I was like, I want you to fucking hate me because I don't really like you. You know what I mean? Like,
I think like a good sense of humor, or at least one that's compatible with mine, is very important to me.
it's the most important thing to me.
It's
I said I
good.
wouldn't have a girlfriend until I got $100 on Patreon.
Oops.
You fucked that up.
I gotta go.
But you feel like $100 a month
Oh
on
my
Patreon.
god, babe.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
I'm actually, once I make $100 a month on Patreon, then I'm going to dump you.
That's fine.
That's the new plan.
Okay, patreon.com/CJCouchTalk.
We were talking about how funny it would be because you do listen
Mm-hmm.
if I just ghosted you and kept talking about as if we were still together.
Yeah, and just wouldn't talk to me.
That would be so fucking funny.
It would be quite a bit.
I wish. It's like, that is almost, I don't know if I would rather be able to have a chance to rob a bank with no repercussions. like it's like Westworld, but I can kill these people. I can do whatever I have to do to get out of this.
Yeah.
But nothing can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't get it. It's just like, oh, well, if I get away with it, I get all the money. If I don't, whatever.
It's
you know,
fine.
back to work.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd rather do that or whatever I was just saying that I forgot.
Ghost me and then talk.
Yeah. Then be able to get away with that bit for like a month.
It
I'd want to see if you would start, like, if you would talk to someone else.
If I wasn't involved in the situation, I'm sure I would appreciate the humor in it.
That's a sick thing, though. Like, and I don't mean like sick, like it's so fucked up. I mean like people who do this where you feel like this isn't a healthy relationship thought. I am going, like, I don't, like, if I'm not with this person, like if this person breaks up with me, I'm just gonna get with, and you have exactly who's in your mind. Like, that's fucking insane. And I've had that thought, you know what I mean? So like, I don't have that at all. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't know. You would never make me quit podcasting. But like, I don't know. That wouldn't be the type of person I'd be with, so it would never happen.
Yeah.
But like,
Hopefully not.
I don't know. I really would do anything for you. And I would never have done that for anyone. Like,
You're quite a pleasant surprise.
evidence shows. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I have the evidence that I wouldn't do anything for anyone.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just love you.
This is good. This is really good.
We're done.
Okay. We're done.
What do you have to say to these people? What are your ending words of wisdom?
Shout out Bluff God.
Shout out Bluff God.
Just gonna shout him out.
Do you have any, like, I can just get any words of wisdom. I can get the EWOW, however.
Yeah.
Do you have a suggestion?
What do you mean?
Is there like a scene from a movie that's like a minute and a half that you really love what they say?
Yes, absolutely.
What is it?
Probably from Almost Famous.
Okay, well, we're going to get an Almost Famous ending words of wisdom.
Oh my god, I know exactly what it's gonna be.
We'll be right back for the outro. Love you.
I am a golden god! I am a golden god!
Hey, Russell, don't jump.
And you can tell Rolling Stone magazine that my last words were... I'm on drugs!
Russell, I think we should work on those last words.
Okay. Oh, I got it. This is better. Last words. I dig music. I I'm on drugs!
Look, just come on down, and we'll go back to the hotel.
Okay.
Boom, there we go. Ending words of wisdom from Claire Stair there. Almost Famous. He jumps in the pool at the end right there, just in case you did not know.
Check it out.
Check it out. We should watch it.
We will.
We can't tonight,
Someday we will.
but tomorrow we can. Whenever. Thank you so much for coming on. I really
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good to get you on finally. I would really like to do that late night Friday. That would be so fun. If you don't want to do it, I'll get someone else to do it.
Oh, okay, cool.
But no, I'd really like you to do it. You're very good at this. That like I know it's because you're my girlfriend and I'm like really comfortable with you. But that was the most non-podcasting feeling conversation. This part.
Yeah.
This part.
Yeah.
Like when we were talking about all that shit, that was real.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I love you.
I love you.
So please go to patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk if you'd like to help support the show in terms of monies. $1 a month, $5 a month, $2 a month. I don't give a fuck what you do, but just do it if you want. Patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk. If you have any questions, comments, insults, or would like to be a guest, cjcouchtalk@gmail.com. Instagram, it is at CJ Couch Talk. We have surpassed 1,000 followers. I'd really like to thank Zach Malcolm for helping with that, and would also like to thank Bluff God for letting me use this outro and for creating the intro, sampling Billy Madison. I've seen that movie a million times. I've never once considered that she spelled out couch, or he spelled out couch. So thank you so much for that, dude. Tonight, because this is Saturday, tonight, Tommy D returns. Couch Talk. Very good guy. He was part of my thank yous. I love him so much and I'm very excited. He's going to have a videographer with him, so I'll tell you where you can find that. Go check out his shit Day to Day on YouTube, or Day 2. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to leave you with a City and Color song, Sorrowing Man. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how we do it here at Couch Talk. Perfect timing. I love it so much. C is in Christ, J is in Jesus, C is in Christ, O is in ostrich, U is in uranium, C is in Christ, H is in horses, T is in tantalizing, A is in ass, L is in labia, K is in kaboom. At gmail.com. That's how you spell it. I love you so much. I love you too, Claire. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sorrowing man, look how worn you've become. You once were Lord of the barren sea. There's blood on our hands in this perfect madness. You're living on borrowed time.
Spell it.
I honestly don't think I could spell it in succession like that as fast as you do. C as in Christ, J as in Jesus, C as in Christ, O as in oval, what did you say?
Oval?
That's the first word that came to my mind.
Ostrich?
Ostrich, that's a good one.
Wait.
U as in uranium.
C is in Christ, J is in Jesus, C is in Christ, O is in ostrich, U is in uranium. Is it O is in... It has to be, because why would I just... But what is it?
Ostrich, you fucking stupid.
Okay, so I'm in, you're in...
You're not that in.